Excuse me. Session 23 recap. Last session, our adventurers left Olivin ready to face whatever shrouded mystery waited for them in the Misty Forest. They found owlbear tracks leading out of the forest, so they followed them deeper in. Quickly, they noticed an obvious change in the thickness of fog, that it was getting less. A land once covered in moss has now become a frozen tundra. In this frozen tundra woods, they defrosted an elderly turtle by the name of Augie. Together, you helped him exact his revenge on the ice elemental that froze him and the forest. You also took down a group of baby white dragons as well as their mother. After a hard-fought battle, you find yourselves resting beside a campfire underneath the night sky. And also during the fight, Bin lost control and took a shot at Goxen. So we will start off.
I forgot about that. That did happen. But I can't really confront him about that now. So it's okay.
And the staff is still laying on the ground at the edge of the shattered portal, right?
Yes. So Bin has currently stepped away and is kind of doing his own thing, keeping a distance from the group. The staff is laying on the ground near the remains of the portal. And I know we left off with everyone. Augie picked up the essence of the ice elemental. Claudia began kind of rooting around, trying to pull any claws or scales that were salvageable on the corpses. And that's kind of where we left off last session.
And were we headed off into the forest to find a different place to camp, or were we camping here?
I think we're gonna head in a little bit away from the clearing.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say, I say we're obviously gonna loot the dragons and the elemental, and then I guess we were just gonna get a little bit closer to the X, and then do a long rest.
Okay. I already got the ice elemental heart.
Yes.
Thing that fell, right?
Yeah, basically just like the essence of the ice elemental kind of captured in this magical component.
And everyone did level up to level 7, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
No one forgot, so we all got off really quickly.
Immediately, I was so excited to take it on another cleric level.
Yeah, literally, I was laying in bed like, here we
Yeah, I don't know what's on the.
And we rolled to see how much we got from the big dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
count that as like I got.
Go ahead.
For what I got last week from the dragon, is that for the entire group, or are we individually like going and getting?
I don't remember off the top of my head
Dragon
what
bits.
you got off the dragon. I know you pulled claws, I think.
Let me pull it up really quick.
I remember like 4 scales.
7 white dragon scales, 4 claws.
Oh, there we go.
Dragon.
I think that was just off of the main, like the mother. I don't think we got around to picking apart
Okay.
the younger dragons. And I think there was
No, we didn't.
I think there was 5 dragons, if I remember correctly. There's 4 or 5, I don't remember. So for each corpse that you loot, roll a 1d6, and that's how many dragon scales you're able to pull off.
Yes, you just want to take one.
Yeah, I would say everyone can roll a d6 to see how many dragon scales they're able to pull off. You all basically kind of scatter off and start trying to salvage what you can off each individual baby dragon.
I got a 3.
3.
4.
So a zip. As you kind of break off the path to start pulling all of these pieces off of a dragon, a familiar voice echoes through your head. It is the woman's voice that you've heard before, and you hear her say, in response to your previous message, she says, "I don't know where we are. We took refugees in Amphel, but they found us. They keep us underground in a strange mine." And then the message cuts out.
You said they took refugees where? In Anfell?
Yes.
What is it?
AMPHAIL.
Bobby, I rolled a 5 on a d6.
Sounds good. Yeah, whatever you roll, just add that amount of dragon scales to your inventory for the time.
You keep us underground. Oh no! They're staying below. Oh no! Damn.
Where can they be?
Okay, so while
Really?
everybody else is kind of like rooting around and looting stuff, Augie's just gonna stretch out by this campfire. This is the first real warmth he's felt in God knows how long. He's gonna kind of rock back onto his shell and just start kind of like fumbling around with something in his hands.
I'm trying to think, would Brunir have noticed Bin take a shot at Goxin, or was I knocked out?
I actually don't remember. I think no, you were
Was that
conscious.
at the end of the fight, or?
You were
You
were
went down
up.
like right at the end.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were up because
I was up
you
with
and
Doc.
Goxin went down at the same time, and he shot at Goxin, which means you were both still awake. So you definitely all saw. I mean, it's a gun in the middle of a sword fight. You all hear it. You all saw
Right.
it.
Hear the shot. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. When there's a lot going on, the ring of a gun definitely tends to stand out a little bit.
That's for sure.
Brunir just exhausted. Not like after getting knocked out, not really wanting to deal with this at the moment. He's gonna walk by Bin and not make a scene. He's gonna lean into Bin's ear. He's gonna say, "It's a good thing you can't hit for shit. Leave it or bring it to someone who knows what the fuck it is." And then he's just gonna walk towards the fire.
And as you walk by, Bin doesn't really give you much of a response. You can tell that his hands are shaking a little bit, and he kind of just seems very out of it. You can tell that this was not how he thought that fight was going to go. And a few things in this fight definitely shook him to his core in more ways than one.
Yeah, like I said, not making a scene, but just wanted to make it known he did see that shot go off.
With these, with the dragons being down, the portal being closed, is there any change to the environment around us? Has it gotten less cold? Is it staying cold?
So you can
Any
see,
perception check?
you can give me a nature check.
Ah, my lowest one.
Yeah.
It's intelligence based, and I stacked my character to be like wisdom. Yeah. It's okay. So it sounds counterintuitive, but nature isn't one of my higher ones. I have a +3.
I want Goxin to look at Augie and ask him.
And I got a natural 1.
The snow is gonna stay forever.
Getting them out now.
Nice.
It's cold.
It's still chill.
It's still cold.
It's cold. You can tell that with the natural 1, the portal's gone, and when you guys approached the portal, you saw snow coming out of it, and that's gone. But that's with a natural 1. That's kind of the best you got.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's too funny. You feel like something like that, you can just see everything going back to the Sure is dark.
Claudia's gonna walk up to the fire with the panther, and kind of just say I don't think we should linger too long in the open. Based on the tracks I saw here a few days ago, I don't think the dragon's the only thing we have to worry
I
about.
just
think,
want to warm my
yeah.
old bones. Coxon, were you about to ask me something?
I was gonna ask if you've always been a reptile.
Well, you mean literally or philosophically?
I want Goxon to kind of just like turn his head away. He's like, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry, son. It's just an odd question. I was born this way, if that's what you're asking. I've always been a turtle.
That's what I figured.
Do I get an idea that there's a reason why he's asking me this?
Give me an
A little
insight check.
Insight on that question.
Oh, wise one.
What is? I am very wise. Let's see if insight works for me.
I was gonna say, yeah.
24.
With a 24, you can definitely tell that is a strange question, and someone wouldn't ask. A dragonborn lizard-like creature wouldn't ask another reptilian humanoid if they've always been like that, if there wasn't some type of major weight behind it. So you can definitely tell that there's something. With a 24, you can clearly tell like, he's asking that because he's got a lot more questions than just that.
So, I mean, like, as Goxon looks away from me, you'll see Augie's expression kind of soften. But I think he's going to leave it alone for now. It's very fortunate to meet all of you here. What are you doing wandering through the woods, if you don't mind me asking?
Is it my turn?
I was gonna say I was already to answer that question. Being honest with you.
I received a message from my deity, Sylvanas, a few days ago, urging me to come to this forest because there's a imbalance in nature that needed to be fixed. And, like, clearly the dragon and the portal and the ice and the snow, that is an imbalance, and I see that we fixed that, but based on the tracks I saw a few days ago, I recognized them as shifters from my tribe in the Western Heartlands, and they don't belong here, and I'm not sure why they are here. But just knowing their leader and knowing his goals, I do have concerns. And we had some assassins sent after a friend of ours, and he mentioned the people that he works for being cahoots with my tribe of shifters here as well. So there's just some connections to some other stuff we're involved in. But kind of like all roads, kind of like, all arrows pointed to coming to this forest to investigate and see if we can try to right whatever wrongs
God,
had occurred.
Do you convene with your god often?
No, not often.
This is a rare gift to have even
As long as they'll answer.
Sylvanas is a god of nature, so whenever I hunt, whenever I commune with nature, I view that as my worship. I don't typically have visions or anything of that nature. It was a first for me, and I ignored the vision because I was worried about a mutual friend of ours being in danger.
We all keep our faith in our own unique ways.
Mm-hmm.
What's important is that whatever you've done, it worked. You've gotten Sylvanas' attention, and that is commendable.
I appreciate that. I was worried about delaying our arrival here and it having negative consequences, not just for this forest, but also for my relationship with my deity, too.
If I've learned anything in long years of serving a deity, It's, and this is going to sound trite and cliche, but it's what's inside that matters. Even if you're not so keen on your action, so long as you stay true to yourself, Sylvanas will recognize that, and you can continue to grow. Now I'm tired.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I want Goxon to lean over to a Zip and go, I like that turret.
Brunier,
What?
Very wise. Very wise.
Brunier sipping his from his water cask. He says to Augie, he's like, that was a nifty trick that you did with the water there. Which one of the deities up above blessed you with that neat trick?
Oh. I'm not so sure she's up above. You see, I am a devout faithful of the goddess Tistia. She's the elemental goddess of water. She grants me quite a few of these neat tricks, as you call them. And that trick would have been way neater too if everybody wouldn't get my fucking way.
Yeah, it saved you the leap. Yeah.
That's speaking of neat things, that's a neat spear you've got.
Right, yes, thank you. We just discovered it a little while ago. Forged. Yeah. Forged by the
It's a-
great dwarf
it's
Theros.
Oh,
And then Brunier, noticing Augie getting ready for sleep, goes, well, the thing you have to understand about the Orvin mining and why this spear is actually so special, and just immediately just starts to ramble on about how great dwarves are and all the
You
stonework and
see-
how he
you
just
see
works
Augie
into
just
the metal and all the
slowly
grooves and curves
nods
and
out.
at the end, look at that workmanship, it is perfect.
and about
Where do
6
you
or
find
7
that?
minutes
Nowhere
into
else.
this, Augie is snoring.
And with Augie's snoring, you guys begin to take your much needed long rest as the night it gets later and later into the evening. Who would like to be? We'll just do 2 watches. Who would like to be on first watch? Clearly not Augie.
I can.
Yeah, I'll do first.
I'll do it as well.
Everyone's
Okay.
volunteer.
I'll do it, but I'm also
Yeah.
gonna, in retrospect, because my mother telepathically projected her thoughts onto mine. I'm just gonna ask her, basically, like, try to, I guess, figure out as much as you can and let me know. But I'm also gonna be kind of like wrestling in my own head, like, why now is he reaching out, and how can I trust her? Because, like, my
What is your exact response to her? Like,
what? Try to find out as much as she can. Because, I mean, she says, I don't know where we are. Then she gave me, like, a town name, I'm assuming. And then just, like, they are keeping us underground in her mind. Like, can you give me some information on who they are? Like, what do they look like? And I'm just going to try to really keep it short. Because that seems like the gist of her.
Are you
Is-
discussing
and
it with
then
someone?
Is a Zip with us? Are you sneaking away?
so these
No, I don't need to
these
sneak away.
messages are going
Okay.
directly into her mind, so no one else
Oh,
would
that's
hear
right.
them. So the only way you'll know about it, and
Right.
I don't know if she said anything to you guys about these messages, so I don't know if you
No.
guys would
No.
have any clue. You've all tried insight, but I think she rolled last time very high on deception and said she
Oh,
was
yeah.
fine
Every single time.
every single time. So she
The
has
only
not.
people that know.
And Augie's
Mhm.
asleep.
Yeah, I haven't said anything to anyone about it. And on top of that, as if in her mind, to no one, not to her mother either. I'm thinking, like, why is she reaching out now after all this time? And like, can I trust her? Because like, think about it.
Oh, thank you.
Like, I mean, I just feel like I'm just like sitting here listening to this conversation that you guys are all having, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, how do I know for sure that she's my mom? Because like, Zip doesn't know anything about.
Give me an Arcana check. As you sit here and as everybody has this conversation, you're kind of tuned out, thinking about her
Yeah.
response, thinking about your response, thinking about who this is, can I trust them? All of these
Yeah,
things
'cause I
are
don't-
kind of going through your head, and drum roll.
Got 14.
14. So with a 14, I will say that you are beginning to understand how these messages are reaching you. They are not reaching you in the same way that your psychic whispers do. They are reaching you with a message called sending, which is why it's taking her short bursts to commune with you. Because in a message of sending, you can only use 25 words at a time.
Okay, I understand. Cool, very cool.
So the message sending, you have to know the person. Or at least know what they look like. So this person, whether or not she's your mother, whether or not you can trust her, this person, one way or another, has an idea of who you are.
Very
So-
good to know.
It can't be a complete stranger. The person at least has to kind of be aware of who you are. So
Okay.
it's
I
not
definitely should have done this
it's-
sessions ago, but
it's not a prank
Not a-
call, basically.
yeah. Okay,
But
cool.
their intention, you're not going to be able to really make out through this simple form of communication.
Because like, how do I know if they're trying to lure me? You know what I'm saying? But that's on the next episode. We won't find out. It's like,
So
okay, very cool. I tried to squeeze it in there, and I'm like, I don't.
no, that's perfect. So who is taking
Also,
the
is the first watch happening? Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind.
I can do first watch.
I could do first watch too. Could anyone can I roll an insight check while Zip is doing all this, thinking to herself?
Try.
You can try.
Roll the dice, yeah.
You can try. I will say it's going to be particularly hard because this is happening while you guys are having this conversation with Augie. So you guys aren't
okay.
necessarily paying attention to her.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Sure.
Let's see. Where are you? I got a 10 and a 17.
Yeah, so I would say with a 10, like I said, you guys are having this like very insightful conversation with Augie. You're kind of having a lot of time to like reflect on your relationship with Sylvanas, how you go about being a devout cleric in her name, and the conversation that Azip has in her head goes unnoticed yet again.
Mystery.
So with that, with that being said, Bernier and Claudia taking first watch. Give me a perception check as you guys are sitting around, and feel free to have any conversation or do whatever it is you will want to do. And I will say, as you guys kind of get ready for
Nat
sleep,
20.
I didn't go
You
to sleep yet. I just want to say that I didn't go to sleep yet.
okay? I was gonna say as everybody's getting ready,
Before you
Ben
guys
has
all
kind of separated himself from the group a little bit. He's maybe 5-10 feet away, but as everybody's kind of gathered around this campfire for warmth, Ben has kind of put himself a little bit further away from everybody.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, so a
I rolled a nat
14 and a nat 20. So I will get the perception checks out of the way, and then you guys can just have that in the back of your mind while you have whatever conversations you want. With a nat 20, I will say, as you guys are sitting around on guard, the forest is still. There's nothing that really even rustles a branch. The wildlife has kind of just dispersed from this area due probably to the ice elemental and the dragons. With a nat 20, I will say that you see the campfire is actually beginning to melt some of the ice on the ground in the area. And as you kind of are spending your night, it is chilly out still. You can still see your breath, but you can feel the air begin to get a little bit warmer as the night progresses. And the floor is yours.
Bernier, sitting next to Claudia, he leans over and he's like, "You think they're watching us right now? These great warrior hunters you talk of?"
Claudia kind of taking in like the stillness around her. Is gonna say, it's too quiet. I'm not sure if it's from the big, loud fight we had earlier with the dragons. I'm not sure if it's from their presence even before we got here. Whenever it's too quiet and I can't hear the wildlife and I can't hear, an owl at night, I get concerned that I am being watched.
Oh, so you think they might see this right now? And then Bernier is gonna go up towards the fire, and he's gonna moon the fire, and then he's also going to cast Thaumaturgy, and he's gonna increase the fire, and he's also gonna change the color of the fire between green and red, so it's like a little strobe light flash on his bare ass into the open woods. He's gonna pull his pants up and he's like, "With all the shit we've been through, I mean, come on, just fucking bring it down already."
Now, real quick, this is when everyone is sleeping, or before that?
This is what.
This-
Nah,
yeah,
at
this
this
is just
point,
boring to watch.
yeah, at this point, everybody's asleep.
Okay, well, I just didn't have time. I didn't want to cut in because everyone was talking, but Goxon does a sacrifice before he goes to sleep. Nothing crazy.
How much tonight?
I'm gonna do
All of it.
I'm gonna do 200. 200.
Okay. So, Augie, for the first time, you see Goxon before he goes to sleep. He gets up and he removes himself from the group, doesn't say anything, doesn't make a big scene of it, doesn't do it stealthily, just gets up and kind of goes maybe 5-10 feet off. And you see him take out this pouch, and he takes out this powder, and he begins to make like a sigil on the ground with this powder, with a symbol in the center, and he takes out 200 gold, and he puts it in the center, and he leans down. And while he's doing all this, the rest of the party doesn't take notice. It's just kind of like a ritual for him, and everybody is clearly aware of it, and no one bats an eye at it. So he puts 200 gold down in the center of this, and he leans in, and he blows out his lightning breath, and it catches the ritual powder, and it ignites in flames around this gold, and the gold begins to turn into a vapor and disappear into the air. And then you see him pack up his ritual pouch, and he gets up, and that's when he goes to sleep, and everybody starts the watch.
That part.
What a curious lizard. I'll put that one in the back pocket. Filed under list of shit I need to ask him tomorrow.
Bernier and Claudia, is there anything else that you guys want to do or talk about on the back half of your watch?
There were better times for one of them to shoot an arrow. These great hunters. You'd think they'd hit us when we were licking our wounds.
So the rest of your watch,
Yeah.
the rest of your watch goes on quietly. You guys are to the point of just pure exhaustion. You start packing up to go to sleep. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, Bernier too. Like he's just kind of like thinking about how powerful the spear is, like with the damage that it did to the crystal that no other weapon could do before, and then also with everything going on with him and what happens when he rages now, and even with like the thaumaturgy, like he's just kind of like sitting there, like I don't know, like since it's kind of like a cantrip, I don't know how often he can really. Yeah, it's just an action a minute, but I don't know if it's like it doesn't take like spell slots as a cantrip, right?
No, you can just do it over and over and over.
Yeah, so like he's just kind of like sitting by the fire, and he's kind of just like snapping his fingers, pointing, like changing the color of the fire, like raising it, dimming it, and he's just thinking about how he's never had this power before, and then how powerful he is with that dwarven weapon, and like just kind of he's just thinking about his past, and like he's thinking about all the stories his father told him of like the war with the dwarves and the giants. And then just everything from like his childhood that he grew up listening to, and then just with everything happening now, like he's just kind of reflecting on that.
Claudia's just gonna comment on the fire, the pyrotechnist. Like, oh, picked up a new trick?
Yeah. Wasn't something I learned during my bard days, I'll tell you that much.
I was gonna say, I should go way more often. You get more impressive when I come back.
Yes. You're not the only one doing soul searching with this. Still trying to figure out how we keep fighting ghosts.
That's right, I heard there's more dead.
Yeah.
Dead to deal with
Mm.
the last few days.
God, how I miss just chopping up bandits.
Those bandits almost killed Goxen, though. Almost.
Right?
Almost.
So, with the weight of the past couple weeks blowing through everyone's minds, your watch comes to an end. You guys begin to go to sleep. Who is being woken up for the second watch?
I don't mind volunteering.
I could do it too. I could wake up to the freaking lights being flickered on and off.
We'll see old
No,
man sleep.
Just changing colors. Not turning it off, man. We need that fire.
New group members aren't trusted to do the watch anymore.
Augie has slowly retreated fully into his shell over the course of the night.
He's
Aw, he's
Plus 4 to
sleeping.
AC. Which that's noted.
It's a goddamn tank.
Dude,
So-
so great.
Goxen,
+4.
before you are woken up by Bernier to take second watch, you have a brief dream. Just like you do every night, you are standing in a cloud, a storm cloud, lightning, thunder, everything is flashing around you, and you're thinking about your request, your attempt to build a relationship with your patron. Most of those have failed, but you feel
Not coming out yet.
you feel a sense
way.
of determination and a sense of pride in the powers and the gifts. And although you still are a prisoner in some way, you at least get to be out and about. And as this storm cloud begins to get heavier and more intense, you are woken up before anything really significant happens in this dream. and you and Zip begin to take second watch. If you guys can both give me perception checks, and then after that, the floor is yours. The song currently playing was created by our dear friend Josh.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
I was just gonna comment on how beautiful I thought it was.
That was Josh.
It's a gorgeous song.
It is very
Thank you,
nice.
Josh.
Little Ben.
I got a 13.
It was kind of perfect for like a snowy backdrop.
Oh yeah.
You can hear us, Josh. Thank you. We thank you from beyond the grave. I got a 13 for perception.
13.
I got an 8.
Noted.
Nope, I got a 5.
Noted. Like I said, the floor is yours.
Oh shit. Just gonna basically look over and be like, those little tiny baby dragons almost fucked me up.
Yeah. I wanted to give them an easy way out. I wanted them to be friends, but to lead a horse to water. Jackson doesn't finish the announcement. He's gonna reach in his bag and pull out his good old pipe, his good old whatever the fuck we were calling D&D weed. Just gonna kind of chill for the rest of the night unless
Just
Zip
weed.
has anything to say. Yeah.
I don't really have anything. I think I'm gonna mention something about how. Did I notice? Do I have to roll to notice that he walked off and did that sprinkle to his broad?
I feel like
No.
you guys have probably noticed it like every night by this point. I'd
Yeah, I
imagine.
think I think I pretty much know.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, he did it
Yeah,
at the
goddamn
bar
right.
in front of people. He
Yeah.
doesn't hide it in the way that he did when you guys first met. He's become very transparent with his nightly ritual. So you definitely, everybody was up. You definitely noticed it.
And we've all talked about it before, so you guys know what it
How
is,
is-
except for, of course,
Augie.
Augie.
How's your relationship going with your broad? Small talk.
You know, if you don't succeed the first time, try and try again. That's the way I look at it. Am I right? I'm just gonna go to like dab her up. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
It's just
I want to
Josh
mention
in and
something
out.
about how. Oh, okay. I want to mention something about how this. Have someone like.
You broke up there a little bit. What were you saying? What'd you say?
I said I want to I want to tell him about how I have someone in my mind.
Again, you broke up. I just heard tell someone.
I want to tell him about how there's somebody that's trying to reach out to me with some information that I'm not too sure to trust. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Roxy's gonna. He's gonna pass you the D&D and say I'm not one to really help with deciding factors, but there's good and there's bad things that can be reaching out to you. So I would take it all with a grain of salt until you have concrete evidence in front of your eyes.
Okay.
That's just what he believes.
gonna-
You know what I mean?
Okay. And then puff puff pass. That's it. I take what you said because I'm trying to open up here. But then I'm just gonna, once you say that, I'm just gonna, as if just gonna close off again and just be like, okay. I'm telling you that somebody's reaching out to me through my brain, and you're like, grain of salt.
Don't.
Duly noted.
Essentially, what he's saying is, don't always. Don't be quick to trust. If there's something in your brain, it could be something bad. It's essentially what he was trying to say. I think he's also just, like I said, like, you know, worn down. You know what I mean?
Heard that. And then a zip is closed off again.
So
And now she's wrestling with the thoughts.
as you guys do your puff puff pass in silence and let the remainder of your watch come to a close, the sun begins to rise and it begins to cast shadows around you. And maybe it's the long night, maybe it's the D&D weed. There's a moment with a zip and 8. Your heart skips a beat as you hear clattering amongst the bushes near your next destination, the X. And you jump up and you look and you see 2 squirrels kind of chasing each other, and they run up the stairs and disappear. And after realizing that you've kind of just zoned out and that could have been an ambush and you just weren't paying attention, your heart fluttering begins to slow down and the rest of the watch comes to a close. Everybody begins to wake up and the
Augie
dead...
is up with the sun.
I love it. An early riser.
I'm an old man, early to bed, early to rise.
All right. As everybody wakes up,
Gets up, rocks pissed.
How you feeling, old man?
Oh yeah.
Oh, much better. I needed that. Oh, and I'm just gonna like big stretch. Kind of bend over, touch my toes, stand up.
Brunier looking down at the
All right.
water below us. Looks at Augie's like, "Hey, any chance you think your deity could fish us out some fish for breakfast?"
Need a deity for that. And he's just gonna kind of drop his stuff and just dive in.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
Hold on. First, he has 17 wisdom. He's not gonna dive somewhere if he doesn't think it's deep enough to dive.
I will say that just with like the amount of water that you were able to rise up during the battle, Augie would know just right away that it is more than deep enough to just dive right in. And as you launch yourself straight down, mouth open, looking for breakfast, I guess give me a survival roll.
How is my survival? It's wisdom based. That's not terrible. 15.
15. So after a couple minutes, way less of a time you would imagine, Augie slowly emerges back. It takes him a couple minutes to climb back up and walk all the way back up to you guys. But he comes back with just like a mouthful of fish, unless he's obviously like taking them out and holding them. That's up to him. But
Yeah.
he's got plenty to share.
He's gonna kind of hop in and start filleting some of the fish and getting it prepped to go on the fire. And the panther's gonna bring back one of the squirrels from before.
Perfect. You can see
Grubby.
the other squirrel up in the tree, and one tear for its mate just rolls down.
Aw.
He should have took them both out.
No survivors.
I see your panther isn't a follower of Sylvanas.
Well, Sylvanas is the god
It was a
of...
joke. It was a joke.
And Augie, you will notice as this panther kind of moves through, coming back with this chipmunk, it's not a panther. There's something bizarre about it. It's this all black. He has glowing blue eyes. He moves like a shadow, and he has this collar with this blue jewel hanging on it. And as you guys sit around the campfire, you notice that Claudia has a matching bracelet with a very similar blue jewel on it.
Does the panther seem magical to me?
Give me an Arcana check. Yeah.
26.
Clearly very
Boys good with
magical. Clearly, you can tell immediately, like I said, just by the way this creature moves about, everything about it is just screaming, this is a magical creature in some way, shape, or form.
Where did the panther come from?
Rescued it from a bunch of frogs. As we were just chomping on fish.
Yeah, he was trapped in a cage by some frog people.
Bullywogs.
Bullywogs, that's what they're called.
Those
And
motherfuckers.
I guess they're planning on eating
They're
him.
the
I'm surprised
worst.
he wasn't able to capture him, frankly.
A useful companion, to be sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've known other rangers that have had animal companions, but this is anything different than from what I've encountered. He seems to be able to, when he is down, come back almost magically. I'm still trying to learn and understand how he works. So it's
Well,
it's certainly something
I
I've
have
never
to guess.
encountered before.
that panther is not from this plane, and is bound to it by that bracelet you're wearing. So long as you
Oh.
have the bracelet, you have the panther. But you should also still be good to him.
I know, she won't even name the poor thing. Go to the beast.
In my community, we don't name our children right away.
Okay.
we wait for a name, the right name to come along.
I like Rico.
So, I have
He's
a,
gonna
Not
throw
Liam
fish
Rico.
bones at the cat. He's gonna say his name's Kitty. He's a good kitty.
I have a question, I guess, for the group. Have you encountered portals of that nature before?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
Are you familiar with the chaos magic?
Somewhat
They're
so.
a
at this
fucking pain in
point.
the ass.
That's for sure.
Boy.
That's for sure. And I want Goxon to reach into his bag and pull out his chaos crystal that he has got from a different portal. And he's gonna say, yeah, this is one we got from a while back. We've used it sparingly, but we're still not sure of their nature.
I will say, as he pulls it out, Augie, you were able to get one amongst the rubble. Most of the portal had just turned to dust and turned into like spiders, essentially, like tiny, just like millions of spiders, and dispersed, kind of went up in smoke. You were able to find a single one. Yours is intact. Goxon's has a ton of cracks in it. It looks like it's been kind of used and abused. And it's probably, at any point ready to shatter. And I will also say, as you guys are eating and having these conversations, Bin is gone. At some point during Goxon and a Zip's watch, he snuck off and is just gone.
Is the staff still there?
I will say no. The staff is not there.
Where's Ben?
Oh
Does
boy.
he do that a lot?
Goxon's gonna look over and be like, honestly, at this point, good riddance. We've gotten into fights before, and now he's taking shots at me. Next time it happens,
Oh stop! You
I will
and your
stop.
it's all because you and your crystals. You argue like a bunch of women over these pretty rock.
Listen, I can argue all day, but I'm not shooting people. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
That's a
I'm
fair
gonna be
point.
concerned
Well,
looking
yeah,
around,
kind of
like, where
time.
could he have gone?
Missed the drama of like the a few days ago, so she's just curious about like what's with the staff. I know
So-
it's Nelfar stuff.
So you guys
That's
don't.
exactly it. got it
You
on
guys
the
don't
goddamn
know.
wizard.
Okay.
So you, as far as you're aware, in the heat of battle, Bin turned and just took a shot at Goxon. He hasn't really said anything about the staff, so you guys, as far as you're aware, it was just Nelfar's staff.
Maybe he feels really bad that he tried to hurt Doc.
Goxton's gonna take a deep breath and just say to the group,
Hey,
I know it's not him. I know we came to terms with each other. It's definitely that staff he has. I don't know what it is, but hopefully, I don't see it here, so hopefully he's getting rid of it.
Well,
we shall see him soon. Oh, can we see any tracks? Can I investigate to see which way he went?
Yeah, I could do a survival check.
Sure, give me a survival check.
We can't find him. He's not here today.
11.
Damn.
11.
I'm gonna be concerned.
yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
really concerned about
You-
Ben being gone.
You see the tracks lead towards the staff, but at this point, now that the sun has kind of come up, a lot of the ice has melted, so any footsteps leading in a direction after that have kind of melted, so it's hard to tell where he went after that. You could tell maybe he was pacing around nervously after picking the staff up, which kind of also helped disrupt what direction he actually ended up going in.
Damn.
Claudia's gonna walk over to Zip and just ask, do you have anything that he like of his? Do you have like one of his bells?
I do. I'm gonna pull it out of my pocket or out of
I'm
my
gonna,
bag or wherever.
I'm gonna have the beast come over and like smell it just to get like a whiff of his scent.
Are you sending him like off to find him, or
Not immediately, but just so
just so you
at
have
some
it?
point when we
Okay.
like obviously like we won't immediately go off and try to find him, but just so we lay the groundwork for that once we kind of get our bearings here.
I'm sure he will find his way back.
He'll be fine. He's always good in battle.
Yeah.
Josh, we know you can hear us. You bastard.
I like how keeping one of Ben's spells was actually useful.
Yeah,
Love that.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised I remembered that.
Also, side note, I don't know why I was like thinking the other day that about like Ben's bells. I don't really know why, but I was like, why haven't I called them Bingle bells yet?
Bingo bells.
This is the season.
Bin,
game
yeah.
on.
Bingo bells.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Claudia's just gonna kind of put like a hand on Zip's shoulder, and she's gonna ask her, "So, are you doing okay? I know you two are close, and you must be really worried about him."
I'm just gonna concerned. I'm concerned. I'm just like, oh no, I'm worried for him.
Mm.
It's not like he can speak. He can't. He doesn't. I've never heard him
Yeah.
say much.
He can speak.
not like-
Yeah.
How
He
can I
speak.
know that? He
He's
never
a
spoke
stubborn
well.
man.
Yeah. He may be
And he knows how to
stubborn,
use
but
a
he's
sword
really
now,
silent.
so I
Yeah.
have a
Good
feeling
for
he'll be
him.
alright.
So while they're all
Um,
distracted by Bin's disappearance, I'm gonna like kind of be holding that chaos shard thing that I have, the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think
I'm
I
going
added it to your inventory as well.
And I believe Goxon is still next to you, and he brought out his crystal or whatever to show you. So while this is all happening, and I
Oh.
guess Goxon's telling
Yeah,
everyone else, his is just sitting on his lap, I guess. Like if you were like looking at it or something.
Oh, okay, it has charges. That's pretty neat. I am going to cast Find Object
Okay.
on this Chaos Crystal, and I'm going to try and kind of channel it to see if I can find the direction of another one of these Chaos Gates from here.
What is the range on Find Object?
2024 rules or 5e rules? 'Cause
Whatever.
2024 rules are 1,000 feet.
Whatever you think most benefits Augie.
Well, what most benefits Augie is 5e because that's like 5 miles.
I will say that
I'm just
regardless,
trying to see if there's a portal.
within
close by.
5 miles, you're not picking up anything.
Okay. Worth a shot.
The search continues.
Oh, were you scanning for more portals?
If I'm being perfectly honest, that portal is the whole reason I was here.
Are you looking for
Oh?
pretty rocks as well?
No, I'm searching for a way home.
Where's that?
Are you from the?
What,
You're from a different plane.
You're not from this realm.
I'm from the water plane. I haven't been there in a long time. I've noticed that the portals, they seem to be connected in one way or another to certain other planes. I was hoping that maybe if I could find a water one, I could go home.
Ooh,
Or if
End
maybe
up
I
here.
could
I
figure
would
out how to
be-
turn this shard into a gate, maybe I could get home that way. I don't know. I've got more research to do.
yeah.
It's a working theory.
Brunier starts thinking about the spear, and he starts wondering, like, he starts wondering if there would be a way that if they can break portals, could they by any chance raise them, or? And he also starts thinking about Finn's staff.
What brought you to this plane initially?
An unfortunate accident. I was cast from my plane by a group of Sahigan warriors. They were performing some sort of ritual, and me and my crew at the time, we were there to stop them. However, we were unsuccessful. And in the chaos of it all, I got sent through a portal and ended up here. That was, well, it'll be 40 years ago this year.
Oh,
Oh.
those bastards!
Absolutely. Fuck 'em.
Well, it
But
sounds like you
anyway,
know a
enough
lot
about
more.
me. Just need to don't mind an old man's
Maybe.
ramblings.
We know some people who have more information about these portals. We'll be happy to help you in this quest.
Thank you, young man. That means a lot.
I second that. I agree. You already know more than we do, so.
Try to help you.
Thank you. You're all very kind. Now, what was it we were doing again?
Augie, I
Moving on.
DM'd you just a little bit of information. I wasn't sure if we went over that or not.
Okay.
And I guess
I
we're
guess
this
I'll-
forest.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably move on.
Don't think I
question mark?
remembered that.
I
Yeah.
think I forgot to include it.
Okay.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Also, something I just remembered. Well, I was searching for this Chaos Gate. However, I was also looking for an elven monastery. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'm having trouble finding it myself. It's called the Mistgale Monastery. I was told to go there because someone might know more about these portals or a way home.
Is it in this
Is the gal?
forest?
Yes, it's in this forest. So you think I was wandering around here just on a whim?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, if I'm being honest. I thought you lost
Right.
it.
Well, I thought you just, looking for portals.
That was the Mistgale?
Mistgale Monastery.
Mistgale? It seems like
Say
we're
it
at the
5
right
times
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry that you
That's-
got
the-
caught up
the
in all
aloof
this
thing is an
trouble
act,
on
kid.
on your way home.
Well, honestly, it's been eventful, so let's see where it takes me.
So
And
I'll say, I
start,
guess,
following them that way.
Perfect. So as you guys are having this
It makes sense.
conversation, you begin to leave this clearing. You start funneling up this like almost natural stairs through these tight rock walls, and it brings you up higher and higher, and it begins to weave through. And what at first seemed like natural stairs start turning into what seem like man-made stairs. And as you begin walking up them and continuing on through this journey, once again, you can see all of the moss on the walls and on the stairs. It almost feels like now that things are beginning to defrost, it almost feels like that moss is alive, like it's moving, like it's aware of your presence. And as you guys continue on and on, you come to the entrance of the Mistgale Monastery. You walk up and you see...
I was so close.
You walk up and you see these destroyed walls, and you walk into this large garden. And at the center of the garden is a large well. And in the center of that large well was a massive statue. And that massive statue is no more. It has been completely destroyed, and my music shit the bed.
Also
wow.
completely destroyed.
Always right when I want it.
Oh yeah.
Every
I need to-
fucking time. So
Was that just because we changed the song?
it's also partly because my computer is a complete piece of shit. I think it just froze a little bit. But so you walk in.
What is your birthday?
When is my birthday?
Yeah, when's your birthday?
October.
Oh yeah, it just fucking passed. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Get that
Um,
Is it the 11th?
We saw the
Right?
DM
The
call.
the 14th.
Well, maybe next year, maybe we can all come together. I figure a DM needs.
It's on the list of shit for me to get. We need we're gonna get like a laptop just because if we ever have to use the computer, it's just a nightmare. So it's good to have like just something floating around.
Yeah, fair.
But so
Anyway, not to get stuck.
as you guys walk up, you see the walls have been destroyed. There's statues kind of encircling this fountain. At the center of the fountain, like I said, there was a statue. And it's hard to make out what that statue was because it's in pieces. But the thing that you do notice right away is there is mist pouring out of this statue slowly, and it is slowly going away. You can tell immediately that the source of the mist that shrouded this forest was from this statue, from this monastery. And as you guys enter in the garden, you see blood everywhere, and there are copious amounts of dead wood elves scattered around the area. It is very clear that at one point, maybe when you were summoned here, there was a battle, and that battle has come to a close, and the people that defended this forest clearly did not win.
Oh no.
Well, that can't be good.
Arya's just gonna see this, and she's just gonna like get anger in her stomach, just knowing that this is the consequence of me waiting. This
Can
is
I,
my fault.
Can I do
Here's with
a
found
media
your
perception check just to see
servant.
if we're walking into an ambush?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna do the same. I got a 26.
26.
Brunier's just too short because of the mist. He needs to be raging. He can't see shit.
I'm gonna stay out this blood. Can I roll can I start can I go stealth mode or something? Cause I'm nervous. Oh shit.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Oh, kitty cat.
Stealth.
Is that Hades?
Yeah, please.
That's a good kitty right there. Mm-hmm.
Babies, let me do a stealthy roll.
Literally the beast. You know.
Literally. I got a 13.
13. So in just a moment of panic, you just dive behind one of the statues, and you're kind of looking around. Claudia, with such a high perception roll, as you are on full alert, looking at this massacre, looking for an ambush, you don't see anything. Currently, at the moment, this area is unguarded. It looks like whoever did this has left the area. But what you will see is on the other side of this garden is the entrance to the monastery. And as you approach this large, sorry, I'm so tired, stone door. And on the stone door is an image. That image is an owlbear, kind of hunched, laying down, his lower half shrouded in mist. And you can see by his feet the ground is covered in moss. And underneath it, it says, "Honor the sacred, trust the veil, walk the green path." And I will say, as with your high perception roll, as you read that out loud and you kind of turn around, you begin noticing all of the statues and everything in this area. It almost seems like a lot of the things here have a purpose. And maybe that purpose is to open this door. And what did you roll, a 26?
Yeah.
As you turn around and you look to the group, you can see kind of off a little bit outside of this immediate area. You can see a small owlbear statue, kind of hidden a little bit in some type of like shrubbery, like something has grown over it and concealed it, but you can very clearly see the head and the eyes, but you can't at the moment see the pedestal of said statue.
So while everyone else is like doing their stealth and investigation and like running around, Augie's gonna be kind of like very taken aback at the scene of so much death. Do the bodies look fresh?
It's
Like,
been
how old?
It's been a few days. As you walk around, you can see some of the blood has dried. It's been a few days.
Okay. So I'll just do this. He'll be doing this in the background while you guys do that because it takes 10 minutes. As a ritual, I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose and start walking around and just giving these bodies their last rites. Just like splashing water on them, saying a quiet prayer, walking around, blessing them with my staff and splashing water on them. It makes it so that they cannot rise as undead for 10 days.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, as
Cleric shit, baby.
Claudia, with such a high perception roll, I would say as you've turned around and are taking in the scene, for a brief moment, you hear a voice on the other side of the door, followed by a quick shriek, followed by a thud.
With that, Claudia's gonna turn to the group and be like, "There's still people alive in the monastery. I could hear screams.
Okay.
We need to get in."
I'm guessing we have to solve this puzzle.
What did the inscription say again for the puzzle?
Gox, and as you approach it and take it in, it says at the bottom, "Honor the sacred, trust the veil, walk the green path.
I want to do. Can I do like a history check or something on these statues to see if I know what any of these statues mean, what their significance is?
I will give you a choice. You can either do history or you can do a investigation roll. Investigation probably
I
being
will-
more towards Goxen.
Yes, I was gonna say I would much rather do investigation because I have a +2. Go Goxen die. Let's see. Ooh, 18 + 2, baby. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Love it.
Wanna?
So-
It's my official Goxen die. Wanna?
Fucking algorithm.
So, as you approach this door, kind of trying to block out the overall massacre that has occurred here, you read it to yourself: honor the sacred, trust the veil, walk the green path. As you turn around and you start looking at all these statues, some of them destroyed, some of them still relatively intact, some of them covered in blood, you notice one common thing. They all are covered in moss, with the exception of one of them. And as you approach the one that doesn't, to look at it, at the bottom of it, I will say the other statues all have a birth date and a death date. The one that has no moss on it, as you approach it, it has no death date, just has a birth date. And the name, it just says Mother Mossgrave. And it is this statue of a wood elf. She has long black hair. And you can see on her skin, almost it looks like if she was not a statue and she was a person, she has tattoos going up her arms that are almost recreating moss. And as you look at it, you can tell that the moss should... there should be moss on this statue, just like all of them. But for whatever reason, there's nothing.
I want. This might be a fucking very long shot. This might be. Yeah, this definitely might be a long shot. But I want Goxen to do a charisma roll and talk to the statue.
Okay.
This might be a long shot. This might be a long shot.
On the Riz.
I want him to. I want him to look at the statue and go. Man, I wish the woman the statue's made of that is so beautiful would be in this area, because I'd like to be here. Let's see it.
Kind of raise a statue right now.
Like I said, this might be a complete long shot, but I have a feeling you could have gone a certain way with this, and if I'm right, then this is cool. If not, then this is a waste of time. I rolled a 13 plus 4, so 17.
17. Beautiful. So you riz a statue. Nothing happens. I will say, as you begin
Not
to
what I was
While you were
hold on. As you begin to attempt to commune with this statue, trying to get in touch with Mother Nature itself, something that Goxen's not entirely comfortable with, you hear the voice of Lemire try and guide you. And you just hear her say, create. Create.
While you were talking to the statue, Augie kind of just silently came up to your side. Gonna lean in real close in an attempt to startle you.
Yeah.
You flirt with inanimate objects often?
Goxen's gonna walk away. Goxen's gonna turn around, flustered, realizing that he misunderstood the situation. He's gonna yell at everyone and be like, I thought maybe it was someone hidden as a statue. I didn't think it was actually a statue. Just trying to lure her out. He's gonna kind of
It
lift his
says
eyebrows.
honor the sacred. Maybe we could be overthinking this. I mean, there's owl bears everywhere. Could owl bears be sacred to them?
Could be.
Claudia's gonna check out the owlbear statue that's covered in covered in leaves or covered
While
in
this is-
shrubbery.
While this is happening, I want Gox to be pacing back and forth in a line, just like mumbling to himself, create. What the fuck is he talking about? Create.
I will say with your high roll, that statue, that Moss Mothergrave statue, is a clue. Like, that is part of the puzzle. That is
It
one
definitely
piece.
is.
Can
Yeah.
we move it?
It is a massive stone statue. It is not
Okay.
something that you could necessarily move. While you guys ponder what to do with the statue, Claudia is walking over to the owlbear statue. As you walk away, you start pulling some of the shrubbery away to get a better view of this, and you can see this like small little round owlbear, big eyes, perched on on like a pedestal, and in front of it you can see a bowl.
Offer.
Who's the
So
person
to
that's in front of
create-
that?
Claudia.
Something.
Oh, okay.
Can we put moss in there?
I'll walk over by her and be like, "This is a good teaching moment for a young cleric, a young aspiring cleric. Now think, what would an offering be appropriate for? I don't know, a monastery covered in moss that seemingly reveres owlbears. Think, maybe you
Why?
can ask Sylvanas."
Claudia's just gonna look at I'll be like, moss, an owlbear feather. I don't know. I also can't create
I don't
any of
think
these
the offering would be moss. You pulled moss off of the bowl.
things.
Is Ben actually
That's
with
fair.
us or no?
No,
Because Ben can create stuff.
Ben is nowhere to be found.
Just for shits
What are
and
you
giggles,
talking about?
I
He's right next to me.
drop a
Can I look
drop
into
a-
And he's
your,
dead.
Can I look your,
Hold
Can
on,
I look
Augie,
at
what
where
did you do?
Sorry, I just for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna drop a couple coins in the bowl.
As you drop a couple coins and acknowledge this as a teaching moment, maybe you think back as a young turtle and maybe how you started getting into the cleric life, and you start thinking about your god, the comparisons to your god and Sylvanas, and as you put this donation, you do what most people do when they donate. You pray. And as you begin to pray, the eyes glow, the offering is accepted, and as you turn back, the eyes on the owlbear are now glowing. And you know,
Like
One-
as I began to pray, I'm just gonna I elbowed Claudia in the ribs to try and get her to bow her head and pray with me.
Claudia catches on and bows her head as well.
so Claudia, as you begin to, for the first time in this campaign, pray to your god, you feel this warmth of Sylvanas wash over you. Like for the first time, you are exactly where you are meant to be. And it is better late than never. And the eyes on this owlbear begin to glow so brightly. And that is one piece of the puzzle down.
See, faith is a good feeling. That being said, there's always one constant. The church always wants money, and then
Everybody has
Claudia's gonna be like, yes, unfortunately.
I
And
want-
here I thought
as
it
if we
wanted
were doing
water.
something.
check out the center, like the broken up fountain thing in the center?
What are you doing with that zip?
I don't know. Would that be like an investigation?
Sure, give me an investigation. I was just asking if you, like, are you going in there?
I
Are
wanna
you
look
touching
at it.
it? Are you just looking at it? Like, just trying to, just paint me a picture. What's the zip doing in
Right.
there?
I think while you guys are, praying to your whoever, just look at this. It's like a broken up statue. Is that what you said?
So in the center of this fountain, yeah, there was this massive. It didn't look like it had too much detail to it. It maybe just looked like it was a large pillar, that was capable of shrouding this forest in mist and now just lays in the center of the fountain in rubble. There is still a weak, like a very insignificant amount of mist coming out, enough to kind of put like maybe a foot of mist on the floor, but you know, the power source of this has been destroyed and its time is very limited. But the fountain itself still has, in the way that like a Halloween mist fountain, like you can't really see inside of it, it's kind of covered in mist, but
while she's thinking, can I do something? On the
sure,
side?
go for it.
I want Goxen to kind of scooch over in the corner. I want him to pull out an extra 50 gold and take out his summoning powder, or his ritual powder, I apologize.
Okay.
And I want him to... I hope I can do a charisma roll for this. I want him to try to sacrifice the powder, and then almost like if someone's, you know, praying to a god, I want him to kind of speak and try to speak to Ymir and be like, I need just a little more guidance, honey. Can you help
Bobby,
me
I'm
out
sorry,
here?
what did the plaque say again?
The plaque said, honor the sacred, which you did, trust the veil, and walk the green path.
Did you get that though, Bobby?
Yes. So Goxen, as you donate gold as a way to get Lamir's attention and ask for her
He called her honey, you know. Hoping
ask
to, bless
for her guidance.
Hey.
For the first time ever, you see, almost like leaning against a tree right next to you, a faint, like ethereal view of her human form. You can see, you know, she's translucent, you can see through her, but you see her kind of arms crossed leaning against in her long blue robe, black hair, and she looks at you and she just like rolls her eyes and she says, was I not clear enough the first time?
It's not a you thing, honey. It's a me thing. See, I'm stupid. You gave good, you know, you told me the right thing. It's just I didn't comprehend it, you know what I mean? So, hoping I can sweeten the pot. Maybe you can, you know, help this stupid lizard out, you know what I'm saying?
Cut you flavor from the other statue, too.
So
It makes her jealous. It makes her want me more.
I will say, as you guys kind of are doing this, if you do happen to like glance over at Goxen, you just see him like talking to nothing. Like as far as you guys are aware, there's nothing there. It does look like he's just talking to one of the statues.
He's just like leaning against a tree, going like, "Hey, baby, it's okay." Hey.
Like they're on the phone, like
Could
arguing with baby.
the veil be the mist?
I was gonna roll investigation on where the mist was coming from. And this
Okay,
like,
let me just finish with Goxen real
Yeah.
quick, and then we'll jump back to you guys. So she says, gods are much different than deities and pacts. We're transactional. You give me what I want, I give you what you want. Gods
Hopefully
require a
the
little bit more finesse. They require faith, they have expectations, and sometimes they want things to be a very certain way. And then she just begins to disappear.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right, we'll hop back to
I
you
want-
guys and the fountain. What were you guys doing?
You guys didn't hear that. You gotta ask me about that to believe that. Yeah.
Okay, so we
Got it.
honored the sacred by maybe making the donation.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead, is it?
Right. I just wanted to investigate the fountain and where the mist is like coming out of.
It would be an
Rainier,
Arcana check. An investigation if you want to like check out the fountain It'd be Arcana if you want to
Yeah.
actually try to figure out the source of this mist.
Yeah, that's
Real-
what I'm gonna try to figure this out.
I can assist with that.
Real quick, while they're doing that, I want
Let's
Gox
give
to
her a
go straight
guidance.
from the tree to just start. He's gonna take a rag out of his pack and he's just gonna start cleaning the statue. He's gonna go in a line and just start cleaning.
Augie, if you're helping a Zip with this check, a Zip roll it with advantage. And Goxon, as you attempt to try cleaning the other statues, the moss, like I said, it kind of almost feels like it's alive. As you wipe it, it moves and kind of goes back. It almost feels like it wants to be there.
I want. You're good, Brittany. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm sorry.
No, no, you're good.
So my first roll was an 18, so it's 16 plus 2, but then now my second roll advantage is 18.
Yeah, I lost you for a
Got it.
second.
I got a dirty 20.
A
on
dirty
my
20.
advanced roll.
Hey.
So,
Yay!
with a dirty 20 on Arcana, you can tell that, like I said, this was a magical fountain. The pillar that stood tall was the source of mist that shrouded this entire forest. And it did so, whoever operated and maintained this monastery did it for the owl bears. They did it for those creatures. That mist was to ward off people. It was to give the creatures in this forest a place to hide. And someone has come in and disrupted all of that and destroyed it. And this fountain has maybe another day's worth of mist in it, and then it will be no more, and the forest will just stand as if any forest does. And without it, a lot of the creatures here probably won't survive. The owlbears might find a different home. They might come back. The fate of this forest is kind of up in the air now that its protection is no longer.
Do we think something's at the bottom of the well? I would have to do to solve it.
Are you asking me or are you asking your group?
Well,
Because I would
Bravo.
say, I don't know.
I think the mist has for sure something to do with it.
While Gox
Trust
Bernier-
the veil seems
Bernier
like-
looks. Oh no, go ahead, Augie.
No, that was it. Just trust the veil. Seems like trust the mist to me.
Yeah, trust the
Okay,
veil.
wait, is
that
it trust the veil or thrust? Like thrusting?
Ooh, that's
Bobby, let me know
Trust.
when it's-
Trust. Trust.
Oh my god.
We are not
Yeah.
thrusting anything. There is no milking table in this one.
Gox is
Get it
just
out.
holding the statue
Okay.
next to him.
Trust
Bernier.
that shit.
Yeah.
Let me know when
Bernier
it's my
pulls
turn.
out the rope of climbing, and he looks at a Zip. It just says, "Do you trust me, little one?" I will go
Yeah.
down if you do not want to do it, but I feel like I
Go
might be
down there.
heavy.
I'm the lightest one if it works. If you want me to go down there, I'll go down there. It's gonna peek over the edge like, sure.
All right, so yeah, Bernier's gonna start setting up the rope. He's gonna tie it around the base of a statue that is not, or that is covered in moss. He's also gonna tie it around his waist, and then at the edge, he's gonna tie it around a Zip.
All right. You guys have fastened
Do I
a
have to do
zip.
like a check for this?
Are you just trusting him and just kind of like scuba style falling back and just like rappelling down into the well?
It is the rope of climbing, so it is a kind of like magical item.
Okay. I was just
Okay.
asking as if she's just
Like, do I need to?
you're just letting go and you're just going in. Yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah, I didn't.
And then Bernier goes
I
into
guess
a rage.
So, yeah.
These are not
So-
trick
Oh,
questions.
okay.
I just need to know exactly
I know, I
what
was like,
you're
oh, no.
doing.
How you're doing it.
I just
I was
need
like, do I need to roll an acrobatics check on that?
well, because
Yeah, I'm
the
going
thing,
in.
the thing for me is I can't make assumptions because it just if I make assumptions, I solve the puzzle by myself. I have to ask you guys what you're doing. You know, it's not a trick question or anything. I just genuinely need to know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, we in. We going in there.
All right, so you
I'm
begin.
not diving. I'm like repelling.
So you begin to rappel in, and as you begin to rappel in, you feel this cold mist begin to envelop you, engulf you as you go deeper, deeper out down into the well. You get about 10 feet, and you can't see anything. It's just pure mist. What is going through a Zip's head at the moment?
Getting nervous and cold. I'm just thinking to myself, maybe this was a good idea.
Okay.
And then I'm also thinking like, I hope this fucking leads to something.
So
Augie's gonna shout down the well, "You got this! You're doing great!"
Right. Trust your gut, little one.
So, as Bernier shouts out, trust, that word echoes through your head. And with the cheers of your friends, does that make you feel better? Do you begin to trust them and, one might say, trust the veil?
Oh, absolutely.
So, as you begin to calm down, as you rappel down, like I said, you get about 10 feet and it's nothing. You hear your friends you begin to have this trust to realize this is not killing you. This is protection. This is protecting you. This is protecting wildlife. And that trust of nature swells up inside of you, and everyone else sees the mist on the door begin to have a little glimmer of glow. That is 2 out of 3 of the puzzles solved. And with that, Bernier begins to pull a Zip back out, and you have this sense of calmness. Like you overcame a fear, you trusted something maybe you weren't too sure about. And you're a little bit stronger for it.
So beautiful.
Knew you had it in your little one. Little trippy one.
So, what was the scripture again?
It was
Walk
honor
the
the
green
sacred,
path.
trust
We're
the
on- yeah, now
veil,
we're on to-
and
now
walk
we're
the
walk the
green
green path.
path.
Walk the green path.
And then we see the glimmering light from the
the whole
door.
path is green.
Bobby, is that? I don't know if that's just the picture, but to the left, kind of where Darkson is on the map, is that like? Do I see like little bushes that could lead to a path over there to the left? Is that a thing?
So this was originally just for full discrepancy. I originally had a combat encounter in here. You guys were originally going to get ambushed, but with this being kind of our last session for a while, I just cut that out. So I just put this up
Gotcha.
just as a general thing.
Okay, yeah.
So there's not any
I'm just
necessary. There's no like with Claudia's high perception and stuff like that. There is no other path. The only way forward is that door. The only thing that was hidden was the owlbear statue, which was already taken care of. You say everything is green, but as I said before, there is one particular thing that is not green at the moment.
The door.
No, it's that
Oh,
one
yeah, that
statue.
golden path.
Statue.
The one statue of that bad wood elf. I want Goxon to start. Goxon to start picking up grass and shrubs and what he can, and kind of just rubbing it on that statue.
There's an easier way, son, and I'm just gonna druid craft moss onto the statue.
So
That,
as
makes a lot more sense.
So as you begin smearing grass and staining this beautiful sculpture, all of a sudden out of nowhere, moss begins to just grow out from under your hand and envelop this entire statue. And you look and you see Augie just with a smirk on his face, and with that, the moss on the door begins to glow green, and the door begins to slowly open. And as it opens, you see... I apologize for that being a little bit more of an obscure puzzle than I originally intended.
It's okay. It's okay.
You guys figured it out.
Yeah, we had fun.
It's all about faith.
I really thought at first that like you were describing that statue that did not have a death date, so I was like, that motherfucker's alive. She's just taking form of a statue. Maybe I can convince her that was a charge.
Yeah, but like
I
we could
thought
just be
at that time
the
that we were
current
having
leader
to
of
get
this
rid
Goxon's
of
gonna get it.
Neil.
Yeah. Give it
What?
Trulo's first kiss.
Yeah, dude, I would have woke her up from that slumber, dude. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna turn into
disregarded,
a
and I was
frog.
like, oh, we gotta get rid of I was like, we have to get rid of all the myths.
Your fun homework
Just
after
shove
it
this
out the
session
wall.
is to go back. Your fun homework after this session is to go back and look at some of the NPC hireling names.
You know, I was
Mossgrave might come up. Anyway,
I was
you-
thinking that. I was like, that sounds familiar.
so
Sorry.
as you guys, I'm assuming you guys are all beginning to walk into this monastery.
Yes.
We're walking the Green Mile.
Dude, me and Bruni are fucking skipping.
So as you begin skipping over the corpses of the fallen wood elves, and you walk into this monastery, it is a continuation of a massacre. And you walk in and you see a woman laying down on the ground, blood, fresh blood poured out, clutching an amulet in her hand. And-
upon seeing this woman, you're gonna see Augie move faster than you've seen him move before, and he's gonna kind of slide down on one knee. And as he gets to her, is she still alive, or like
She's dead.
nothing
As
at
you
all?
reach down and you feel
Oh.
it pulse, she is no more.
Goxon's
Not
gonna
even-
go,
Chloe doesn't
"Ooh."
look at. Oh, you mean that's who I heard. She just fell. I just heard her screams minutes ago, before we started solving the puzzle.
not even with Spare the Dying?
She's dead.
Okay.
No.
Dead. Shit, we didn't figure out this puzzle fast enough.
Talk with dead.
This cruel
That
world.
means,
Right.
Why?
that means that someone was just
Brunier.
here.
Brunier looks around for any immediate threats.
We all do.
Just seeing.
So, as you guys begin to funnel in, there is a very obvious threat on the other side of the room. You see, and they have all turned at this point, seeing Augie run in and slide to this woman, hearing the door open. They have begun to come down the stairs and enter the room, drawing their weapons. You see, I will switch us over. Where is
What
it?
is it?
Family reunion.
Oh boy.
That is awful.
You're-
You see two lesser mages, similar to the cultists that you have battled in, I believe, Dragonspear Castle. You see two drow warriors covered in heavy armor, and you see a drow mage as well. And I guess that is time. You hear the Drow mage look at the warrior to his side and yell, "Release it!" And you see the Drow warrior unchain a werewolf, and the werewolf begins to snarl and start running towards you guys. And the Drow yells out,
Oh, boy.
"This ends here." And then we will, I believe, roll initiative.
What ends? We just got here.
You
Okay,
just got here.
Brunier points at the werewolf and then looks at Claudia and says, "Well, which cousin is he?"
I got a 13.
Way.
I got a 21.
Oh, stay high.
Rolled a 4.
I got a 6.
Oh no. Claudia, that was 21.
Yeah.
A Zip, what about you?
A 24. Oh. I can also add my proficiency bonus to this. So 27.
27. I don't think you needed that extra 3, but Bernier, what was yours?
Yeah, I don't.
Me?
Yeah, Bernier.
You rolled a 4,
Oh,
right?
4.
4. Okay.
Wild.
Slow boys, let's go.
2 2s.
That's crazy.
All right. It looks like a Zip. I gotta get in battle mode now. It looks like it is a Zip followed by Claudia.
Can I yell something at Zip or just to the group really quick
Of course.
Yeah.
before we start? She's like, I want to question the werewolf.
That's the only one that
Leave
doesn't
them for
talk.
me.
That's the only one that doesn't talk.
Turn him back.
Somebody talk to animals, please.
Yeah, you can question him as long as
I
he
do
doesn't
have it,
bite
just
me.
it's I have to use it as like a spell slot, so I rarely do.
He bites me, I'm cutting his head off.
A Zip, what are you doing?
Leave Ben up. I like him being there.
I am not moving at all, and I am going to stop. Gonna pull out my short bow because I'm not gonna move at all. I'm gonna use studying, and I'm gonna go after. Who's gonna go after? I'm just gonna shoot straight across the drow mage.
Straight at the
And
Drow
I'm gonna-
Mage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move him. Oh shit! Okay, I got a nat 20 plus 7. No,
Oh!
a nat 20. A nat 20 plus plus 7 with my short bow. A hit.
All right.
Yeah, Zip.
This is gonna be short
Oh,
work.
shit.
So roll your damage dice and then double it, and then add your proficiency.
13 damage
13 damage.
on this. Straight ahead.
Is that double?
So I got a 5 plus 5.
Okay. All right. So
When I
with
leveled up,
And I used my bonus action, so that's.
yeah, I was gonna say with steady aim, that's your action, movement, and your bonus action. So that is the end of your turn.
Nice.
Claudia is up next, followed by Mage B.
I'm gonna look around for a what I always do, something I could just climb on top of to get like a better vantage point. If I hopped up on this ledge kind of around the koi pond, would that kind of give me an advantage on my arrow shots, or should I
No, because it's only
Like somewhere
maybe like
behind.
a 2-3 foot ledge. It's not really
Okay.
anything that's gonna give you much of an advantage.
What if I did kind of like this area up here?
Yeah, I would say you can probably like get up on there. Those are much taller kind of divots and stuff like that.
Okay.
Give me
So
an
just for my movement, like an acrobatics roll.
Yeah, give me acrobatics.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oof. I got a 9.
A 9. It takes you all of your movement to kind of, just in the heat of the moment, seeing this werewolf, you're kind of shaken. The moss coating everything, you kind of slip. So it uses all of your movement and everything, and you do get up there. It just takes you a hot second.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the Drow Mage, and I'm just gonna quickly mark that off in my the app really quick. Okay. I'm going to, now that they are marked, do a bow attack. I believe I have a darkness arrow. Yeah, okay. I have 2 darkness arrows, so I'm gonna shoot that first. So that's a 14 plus 9. So that's a 23.
Who
So
are
the
you
23
shooting
to
this at?
hit the Drow Mage.
The mage. Okay, that definitely hits.
And it's a darkness arrow. I'm gonna add my bow damage first. So it's a 1d8 plus 4. So that's 10 just piercing. And they are also slowed, so for their next, if their speed is reduced by 10 for their next turn. So it's just, so 10 with the piercing. I'm gonna roll d6 for the force damage from Hunter's Mark. That's an additional 3. And then the Darkness Arrow is an additional d4. And I got a 3. So altogether that's 16 points of damage. And they, yeah, hopefully they can't see us to cast spells on us. But I do get one more action and I have a bonus. Actually, no, I use my bonus action already, so just one more action. I'm going to shoot, I'm gonna do a guiding bolt. No, I can't because I did my action already. Just kidding.
It has to be another bow
arrow.
attack.
Yeah. Do you have any other fun arrows? I have an acid arrow. I'm gonna shoot that at the Drow Mage. The same guy. I have a Hunter's Mark already. Might as well just keep on going after him. So, nat 20.
Poor guy's not even gonna get a turn.
Huh?
I said, poor guy's not even gonna get a turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wow. That's my
It's
first
fine.
nat 20 in a combat.
I had my fun beating you guys up with the dragons, so make light work of this one. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d8 for just the piercing damage. So that's a 4 piercing plus 2, so that's a total of 6 piercing. Plus I roll a d4 for the acid. And that is a 2.
Do you want to
I have
math
to
all
roll
that
a
together
D6
for me?
for the Hunter's Mark. And that's a 2. So for the damage total, is it just the piercing, or is it all of it, the piercing, the acid, and the Hunter's Mark altogether?
I would assume with a nat 20, it would be the double damage is like the actual arrow attack, and then like the hunter's mark. I
Yeah.
don't think that would count towards it, just in the way that like
Okay.
your proficiency addition
the-
usually.
Yeah,
Damage
that makes
to the
sense.
weapon.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So that would be 16 points altogether.
16. And
So
with
it'd be 12 piercing, 2 acid, 2 force.
love it. So with 2 nat 20s hit on him right off the rip, you can see he's been lit up with these arrows, and you can see him breathing heavy. Blood is beginning to spill out of his mouth. You guys put work on this dude pretty quick, so he is officially bloodied already.
Oh yeah.
Right, and that is my entire turn.
All right, now some bad guys get to go. So Mage B is up next, followed by the Drow Warrior. So Mage B, let's see, what can I do with him? He is going to, seeing Claudia hopping up and knowing he won't be able to make that hit as well, but seeing a zip fire immediately at his leader, he is going to cast Arcane Burst on a zip, and he is going to make a ranged attack, and that is, I'm assuming, an 8 misses. These Cthulhu dice are not treating me well. So you see him begin to make an arcane summoning. You see a chaos amulet around his neck begin to shine, and as he launches this arcane burst, it turns into a swirling acid, and it whizzes past you and hits the wall behind you, and you see kind of the acid burning down. That is going to be the end of his turn.
Wait, that's the one I want to talk to. He has chaos magic.
Next up is the Drow Warrior A, followed by the Werewolf. Just check movement speed here. So he is going to charge towards you guys, getting in front of the mage. He is going to take out his hand crossbow and take a shot at Brunier. That is not treating me well. I'm assuming an 11 misses.
Yeah.
Gotta retire those Cthulhu dice already. So he runs
Yeah.
forward, taking out a small hand crossbow, shooting it. It flies past your shoulder, breaking off on the statue
sword.
behind you.
Short dwarf form, Bernier.
So that is the end of his turn. It is the werewolf followed by Goxen. Being let off his leash, the werewolf is going to not do a whole lot. He is going to sprint, and he is going to get about right there, and that is all he can do at the moment. So that is going to be the end of the werewolf's turn. He is just like full snarl, foam coming out of his mouth, full sprint, just locked right on Brunier as he's just charging you. It is Goxen followed by the Drow Mage.
Alright, I'm going to move 10 feet up and then 20 feet to the right, getting close to Mage B. On the way over, I want him to use good old Eldritch Blast. This I am going to roll in the app, because it's just easier. I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts on Mage B.
Did he kidnap?
Yeah, the kitten just got kidnapped.
So first
Bye,
one,
Benny, good night.
fucking nat 20 plus 7. Let's go.
What is going on? Was that really a nat 20?
Yeah, look in the chat. It's in the chat.
Let me add a
It's
0 to
27,
their
please.
health.
Yeah, so that is the first hit. So the first hit.
What is this?
Oh, well, I guess I'll do the
Let's
damage
go.
for that. Right? That, and that's plus D4. So,
That was on Mage B.
yeah, plus. I'm gonna start not plus D6. Plus D6 extra lightning damage. So 13. Okay. 17 damage is for the first hit, and the second hit. Let's see if the second hit hits. It's going to be a 15. Is that hit?
That just hits. That is their armor class.
Nice. And then here's the damage for that, plus a 6. That's another 13. And 3, so 16. So 17 and 16 together.
That is fucking ridiculous. So you run forward. As you're running, you begin summoning your Eldritch Blast. As you launch the first one, you see Lymir's hand in ethereal form appear over yours and guide it in this massive electrical burst. Slams into this mage. He stumbles back, and you follow with a second one, not quite as strong, but still equally devastating. The electricity coursing through his body. He stumbles. You can see skin beginning to be like burnt flesh. It smells in the air. You fuck that dude up. He's still alive, but he is banged up.
33 damage didn't take him out. I thought I was gonna one-shot him. Oh yeah. Regardless,
Yes,
let's
sir.
fucking go.
Who's that, HB?
That was Mage B, yeah. Anything else you want to do, or is that your turn?
I have a question. So when I level up to level 7, one of the things I put on there is that I can now cast False Life at will.
Okay.
I don't know if that would be considered an action or a focus action. So I don't have to use a spell slot for it, but regardless.
If you don't have to use a spell slot, it might be a ritual spell, which means you probably wouldn't be able to use it in combat.
No, I can just cast it at will. It's not a ritual spell. It's like one of my features I can cast at will now.
Cantrip.
Cantrip, so
So I guess
It's an action.
it says it's an Eldritch Invocation.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
It's an
Is it a
action.
bonus?
Spellcast. False Life is still a spellcast, so it's an action.
Okay, just
Unless,
curious.
hold on.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
an
I
action.
can do it. All of the information in the world at my fingertips, but
Yeah, you could Google False Life.
False Life is always uses your action to cast, never bonus action.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, next time I'll just do that. I don't know why I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, there's not really anything else I want to do with my bonus action at the moment. That's enough for. It's enough for Mage B. He can rest for a second for it.
All right, now that you guys are done critting on all my fucking people, it is the Drow Mage's turn, and you see him take his staff and he swirls it, and this black magic begins to pour out of it as he starts muttering these arcane words, and he is going to use his Summon Demon spell, and a Shadow Demon just
Counterspell.
comes.
I don't actually have counterspell. I just wanted to say it.
I thought you did. I was like, I looked at his spells today. I don't remember seeing counterspell on there.
That'd be so fucking funny. You
the
saw
def-
air
I don't think
taken
so.
out of Bobby for
The
a second.
defeat I had for a moment. So as he's spinning this and Augie yells counterspell, he just glares at Augie from across the room, and the ground in front of Goxen
Well, it
begins
works
to. The ground in front of Goxen becomes black and viscous, and this massive shadow appears out of it in like this humanoid shape with large claws. And ironically enough, they both rolled the same initiative. So it is his turn. He is
Oh, that doesn't look good.
he is going to attack Goxen with his Umbral Claw attack. That is 16.
That just hits.
That just hits. Now it's my turn for revenge.
Yeah.
That's a percentile dice. That is Not what I wanted.
That's real bad if that's what you're rolling for damage.
Yeah, right. Takes fucking 100 damage.
No, that's not a percent. Some of the dice are different shapes, and I grabbed a 10-sided dice instead of an 8-sided dice. That makes more sense. You take 16 psychic damage as the Shadow Claw rakes across your chest.
Very nice.
I see demons. I see demons.
And that is the Shadow Demon and the Drow Mage's turn. That is now Mage A, followed by the Drow Warrior B. Mage A is going to run up and climb up the stairs, getting a clear view of Brunir.
I just gotta go pee. Okay.
And he is going to also cast a Arcane Burst on Brunir. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
That will do it. You take not great rolls tonight. 6. You take 7 force damage as this burst slams into your chest. And very similar thing, you can see the amulet begin to glow around his neck. That is his turn. And then we will have Drow Warrior B, who is going to hop up on this ledge and run alongside. Not quite being able to...
Acrobatics check.
I mean, it's like a 3-foot ledge. I'll roll an acrobatics check.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a 12 will be fine. So he hops up and, like I said, it's only like a 3-foot ledge. It's not really anything significant. And he runs alongside and he takes out his hand crossbow and he fires it at Goxen. That is a nat 1. What is going on?
Get fucked, nerd.
I usually roll
Throw
like
those dice away.
upsettingly. It's all of them. I've rolled a different dice every time. It's just. So it is Augie's turn, followed by Brunir.
I think it's
Okay.
a sign, Bobby. Just saying. I think it's a sign.
Augie, quick survey of the battlefield, noticing Goxen seems a little in over his head. He's gonna scoot his little way up here, and then he's gonna scoot by you. Just, oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, and just step in front of you, and then kind of just regain his composure for a second. There's a reckoning coming, and his name is Augie. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians again.
Hell yeah.
Except this time,
Nice.
they're gonna look like owl bears circling me.
I have a question.
Also
wait,
casting it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So Spirit Guardians 3rd level is still 15 feet, but they take 3d8. Oh, 4d8.
Is that a Wisdom saving throw?
Sorry, cast it at 4th level. Cast it at 4th level, Wisdom 14. Yeah, or they take 4d8 radiant damage. Everything in a 15-foot radius of me. Let me draw that little circle again.
Okay,
Unless
so
you just do it.
the Shadow Demon, that was Wisdom. He rolled a 7, so he probably fails. The Warrior rolled a 10. And then the Mage rolled a 16. So I'm assuming the Mage, I think you said the Mage saves.
Hold on, let me just double check. I just cast this last week, so I should probably remember that. Failed save on ass. Successful save takes half as much damage. Alright, so I'll roll 48.
Okay. You're about to just wipe everyone out.
So that is 14 radiant damage.
Beefy boy.
And 7 for the one that's saved.
So I will say, as you cast this radiant, the sea of turtles begin swarming around you. Shadow Demon, not a fan. You see them ripping out chunks of them, doing significantly more damage than it probably should.
Light, big boy.
And the mage in the back, able to kind of dodge some of them, still getting beat up, taking half damage, wiping massive amounts of blood. You can see, like, through his cloak, blood starting to, like, soak through his clothes. He's not looking well. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I have to see what my bonus actions are. No.
Alright, so that is the end of Augie's turn. Brunir, you are up, and then we are at the top of the round with a zip.
I am going to go into a rage.
Love it.
And there's, yeah. So that's bonus
Into that
action. I'm
one.
going to use my full movement. It goes 35 feet to right here. And then I'm going to reckless attack with the spear on Drow Warrior A.
Okay.
Uh, 17.
17, I believe that will miss.
Dead ass?
A 17, that misses, correct, yeah. So as you swing the spear, he kind of moves and it hits off his heavy, thick armor and slides off.
Okay, and then I'm going to turn around. And yeah, we'll be like, oh shit. Well, and then I'm going to turn around and I'll be like, Magic Boy, peekaboo! And I'm going to fucking throw up the hands, throw up the Hova, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay, on Mage A.
Boy.
Yeah, on Mage A.
Okay, is that a saving throw?
Yeah. Makes a dex saving throw.
Well, he definitely saved because I rolled an 18.
Okay. And then I think that's half damage.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It doesn't count! Oh, damn. Alright, cool. Oh, dude, he's so lucky. 21, so half of 21. He takes fire damage.
Alright, so you reach out as you say peekaboo, and you put your hand out. The ring on your hand begins to swirl and engulf it and just shoot out. And he kind of is able to dodge it, but it singes off a chunk of his robe, taking half damage.
Bet you aren't expecting that, wizard boy. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, so we are back at the top of the round. A zip followed by Claudia.
The Drow Mage is the one that's summoning that shadow demon, correct?
Correct.
Well, I'm gonna try to fuck up the Drow Mage. He's bloodied, you said?
Very much so, yes.
Well, we're gonna try to hit him with a short bow from across the room and then steady him again. The 15 hit.
So, as you shoot your crossbow, dead center on him. It's going straight towards his head, and he just sees it coming, and he puts his hand up, and as a reaction, he is going to cast Shield, adding +5 to his AC. So
Boo.
the attack misses.
Oh shit! What?
Damn. Alright, well,
Magic
That's
users.
tricky.
He only gets a handful of those, so that's good. Trim away at them. They'll run out of spell slots eventually.
well,
I made an index card of all his like spell slots and shit.
Yeah.
oh. Wait, I already used my. Oh, well. That's pretty.
Is that it? Is it? You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think my headphones are dying. No, that's all I got.
Alrighty, so we are moving on to
Don't ignore that.
What?
we're moving on to Claudia, followed by Mage B.
Okay. I'm going to go after the Drow Mage with my other acid arrow. So I'm going to roll twice, step advantage. So that's a 4 + 9 = 13, and then a nat 20.
Heyo.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna start needing. I don't know. Everybody
You
has to.
you silly bitch.
Documentation.
Everyone has to roll on the app
You
now.
want me
I don't.
to-
You're all
everything's
liars.
Scout's honor.
I
Mine was
have
the app.
Tom next to me.
Yeah.
Mine was the app.
I missed. I missed. my first
I'm only kidding. I trust you.
time. Yeah.
You want me to send a picture? I can.
No, it's okay. Plus, if you were lying about your
I'm
rolls,
saying.
everyone wouldn't be throwing out nat 20s like that, because that would obviously be a lie.
Yeah.
This is my
But-
my last turn was my first time ever getting a nat 20 in combat this entire campaign.
Now you got 2 in a row.
Okay, and this is my first shot with the acid arrow.
So you see
gonna
him
roll
kind of
for-
cast a shield blocking a zips, and then he looks and you see it come he sees your arrow flying right by him, and he goes, ah shit, and then it like hits him like straight in like the neck. Yeah, so roll your damage as you
Okay.
kill my little
I'm
mini
rolling my
boss.
D8 for piercing. So that's a 5 for the piercing.
So double,
gonna
so
roll
that's
a-
10.
So 10. 10 piercing. I'm gonna roll my D4 for the acid. And that is a 2. And I'm gonna roll my D6 for the force damage for the hunter's mark. And that is a 4. Or altogether it's a 16.
Yeah, so this arrow sticks straight into his neck, blood begins pouring out. You see the poison kind of engulf his skin a little bit and eat away at it. This dude is getting lit up right now, but he's still alive.
Okay. I'm gonna do another arrow attack. I'm out of acid arrows, so I'm gonna use see what else I got. I got a cold arrow.
Okay.
So I roll twice because I have advantage. Oof, that one was sad. That was an 11. And this one is a 18 plus 9 is what, 27?
That'll hit.
27 to hit. Okay. I'm gonna roll my D8 for piercing, and that's a 7. I'm gonna roll my D4 for cold damage. And that is a 3. And my D6 for the piercing damage. That's a 4. So altogether that's 14.
Okay, cool. And then a dragon comes out now. Is there anything else you would like to do? Or is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I did the bonus action still. I'm going to. The beast is entering the fray. I'm going to move him 50 feet. So let's see. That's 1 square, 2 square, 3, 4, 5.
You can just use the ruler because the squares are not.
Okay, so we started here.
You can get to Bernier with 50 feet though.
Perfect. I'm going to then line them up next to the werewolf. And I'm going to use an attack action. And that is, let's see, I wrote this down, +7. So 15 plus 7 is, wait, is that 15? Yes. 15 plus 7 is 22. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And for the attack, it's 1d8 plus 6. Altogether.
12 damage. So the beast finally enters the fray, running full force, taking a huge swipe at the werewolf. It had its back turned to it, so it rakes down the back and it spins around and begins to snarl at the beast. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Beautiful. Mage B is up next, followed by Drow Warrior A. Seeing these radiant turtles, he's kind of going to step backwards a little bit, getting out of the range.
They're owlbears. They're owlbears this time.
Owlbears, I apologize. And he is going to launch an arcane burst at Augie.
Bring it, bitch.
I need to go to dice shopping. I know a 15 misses.
Oh yeah.
So that is the end of his turn. Now it is Drow Warrior A. He is going to. What can he do? All right. Oh, okay. I did not study their character sheets as much as I should have. So he is going to put his hand crossbow away, pull out his short sword, and take 2 swings at Brunier. Alright, so the first one's a 26, so that definitely hits. And then the second one is a 15? Yeah, 15.
Yeah, that hits.
They both hit?
Yeah.
Alright.
Not good.
No, it's not. They both hit. So you take 11. You take 15 piercing damage, so halved. So 7 piercing damage you take, and then you also take. This is where it gets dicey.
Special blades too.
Yeah, so as he begins swinging the sword, you can see very similar to the assassin. It's just dripping in poison. That's 8. Okay. So you take 8, 9, 12, 17 poison damage from the 2 attacks.
So that is halved because of my dwarven resilience.
17, so that would be drop it down to 16, so 8. So you take 8 poison damage. Everyone thank their tanky barbarian later. And their cleric. Always thank your cleric.
Bernier feels a sting from the poison and he accidentally burps.
So that is the end of the warrior's turn. Spinning around, facing the beast, the werewolf is going to... That is not... Wrong stat block. The werewolf is going to take his massive claws and attack the beast twice. That is, I rolled 2 14s, so that is, I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Yes.
So he is going to take. I have so many dice I don't have to roll over and over anymore. He is going to take 6, 10, 13, 15. He is going to take 20 slashing damage as this werewolf comes down and just starts tearing him apart. How much health does your beast have?
I'm double checking that right now. It's not giving me like a straight number. It's giving me like 60, 10 plus 6.
What would be the average?
I feel like there is a. That makes sense because it says it has 5 hit points, but it says hit points 5, and it says D10 plus 6.
So I think the 5, I think it's relative to your level. So I think that's where that 5 is coming from.
Okay. And I have 5 levels of Ranger.
Or does that add on to itself?
So. D10 plus 6. Do I have to roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that really quick. I did not realize that just populated itself.
60, 10. Okay, maybe that.
No, 6d10 can't be right.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of what I have.
You could always just take the average from that, or roll it.
So I feel like we did this before, and it was easier.
The stat block is in your. It's definitely in your player handbook.
Maybe I'm looking under the wrong things. I'm looking under future right now. Let's see if I just look under features.
It's not. I don't think it's going to be under there. You have, like I said, you have to go to your player's handbook, and it's the Beast of Land stat block. The Beast of Land has HP 5 plus 5 times 5 plus 5 times your Ranger level.
Okay.
30.
So that would be
40. You're level 7, 5 times.
But I'm level 5, so it would be 25.
Okay.
So 30 hit points altogether. Okay.
That sounds right. So take 20
and just
away.
look at how many?
20.
20, so we have 10. Okay.
Alright. Problem solved. That is the end of the werewolf's turn. Goxen, you are up, followed by good old Shadow Demon.
Alright. I have a very quick question. So if I were to use my Thunder Amulet to do like a teleportation spell, and I brought Augie with me, would that break his concentration and cancel out his
Nope.
No, because he's the only thing that can break concentration is taking damage. It'll just teleport with wherever he reappears.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds fucking wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to...
Can't break my concentration. I'm half asleep already.
Good boy. Alright, so I'm definitely going to fucking use that then. Let's see, where the fuck is it? Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh yeah, it's a second. Sorry, I'm trying to find it in my inventory. Just like, yeah, here it is. Amulet, that's it. Under item. Okay, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna teleport me and Augie. I'm just gonna kind of walk up to Augie and wrap. Actually, gonna wrap his left arm around Augie's shell the best he can, and just hold on to him and be like, "Oh, we're going
Oh,
for."
son, now's not the time.
He's gonna look at you and go, It is the time.
I'm no
And
statue.
He clearly has a type.
He's gonna look at Augie and go, it is the time. And he's gonna touch his amulet and teleport to right. Let's see. Oh shit, here, hold on. I'm gonna teleport him right there. So he's still touching everything. So I'm teleporting him and me on opposite sides of this, kind of like as Goxin gets out of the teleport. Let me know if this makes sense, Bobby. Like, I'm gonna have him use the Thunder Step, teleport from there to here, kind of let Augie go, and then kind of like do like a roll on the side to get over here with the rest of my movement. Does that make sense?
I gotcha, yeah.
So I'm like dropping him
Ooh,
off
barrel
along the
roll.
way, essentially. Yeah, exactly. And then just to remind myself and you, it says really after you disappear, thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of your space must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a fail save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So Mage.
And then
So you're landing next to Mage B.
Is that where we left from, or where we land?
That's where we land. So, but well, no. The thunder strikes where we left from.
Oh, okay. So
And
the
where we left from,
the Shadow.
so it's gonna
Demon.
hit the Shadow Demon and Drow Warrior B is what it would affect. It would affect both of them.
I gotcha.
And that was a bonus action. Keep that in mind, friends.
Yes, sir.
And also
So the Shadow Demon saves, the Warrior fails. So hit me with that
Okay,
damage,
so-
and then we'll deal with your obliteration of the Mage.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's 3d10 of thunder. I'm just gonna do it in the app. So it's nice, easy, transparent. 3d10 thunder. That is going to be 12 damage.
Okay, so the Shadow
that's
Demon
that.
takes 6, and then the Warrior takes 12. And then Mage B has to make
B.
a Wisdom saving throw? Question mark.
That is correct, sir.
Very nice.
That
Teamwork
is
makes the dream work.
Wisdom 17. Yep, 17.
He saves
Half damage or no
Half.
damage? Half damage.
half damage. Half of 18. He takes 9 damage.
That was exactly his hit points remaining, so he is at 0 hit points. So as you appear next to him and your
Hi there.
owl bears begin to just continue to shred him up, and he falls to his knees, and then like one last one slams him in the jaw and just puts him out for good.
Yeah. Seems the strain was more than he could bear.
Bobby,
That
real
was fun.
Oh, was that a
Short
fun?
trip.
I'll add that. Very nice, Elliot. So it makes sense to me that I still have movement. Would
Yeah,
that be
because the
valid, Bobby?
thunder step wasn't like that's not your movement. That's
It
like,
doesn't count
you
as movement. Okay.
yeah.
Just making sure. Okay, so seeing that Mage B just got fucking obliterated, and that was gonna be my next target. Goxin is going to unsheath his sword and then go into a full sprint.
Go for the big guy.
Yep, going a full sprint up to Drow Mage, and he is going to hit him with 2 attacks by Thirsty
I thought-
Blade.
Thunder step was an action.
It was a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, at least I mean that's how we've been using it.
Is it? I thought we had it as an action.
Let's see, did we write it in here? I could have sworn we've been using it as bonus action this whole time.
It is an action. I thought we were using
You
it
kill
as
me.
an action.
Where do you see it as an action?
Google.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought we were using it as a bonus. Alright, never mind.
I mean, you can
I'll
still
use
charge
on that.
up to him for sure.
I don't know if I want to just yet, if I can't attack at the moment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Get in spellcaster's face,
That's
dude.
fair, yeah.
Yeah,
They love that.
Distance.
yeah, they love that. I'm gonna stay where I was if that counted as just an action then. But I am gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hexblade Curse on the Drought Mage.
Alrighty, he's been cursed. And with that, I'm assuming that's the rest of your turn.
Yes.
Beautiful. So Shadow Demon's up next, followed by the Mage. Let me look. He is going to very obviously step out of the giant radiant owl bears because he don't like that.
Okay.
What's the matter? Chicken?
Like,
Being scared off by the light, he is going to just start making his way towards Claudia in a zip. So he's going to get about there, and that is going to be the end of his turn. Kind of caught in between who his next target is going to be, clearly wanting to avoid the giant flying glowing owlbears. And with that, it is the Drow's turn. He is going to seeing Claudia hidden up top, being an absolute nuisance, he is going to cast Magic Missile on Claudia. I do not have to roll to attack. Magic Missile automatically hits.
Oh yeah.
So, Claudia, you see 3 like arcane energy bolts come hurling directly towards you. And you take a whopping 10 damage as they slam into you.
Okay.
And seeing Goxen and Augie making their way towards him, being worse for wear, he is going to move over here. And kind of start backing into a corner a little bit.
Don't you run from me, you cowards.
You can run, but you can't hide.
And that is going to be his
The
turn.
is coming.
Mage A is going to kind of stay next to Brunier, but he's going to kind of like walk, so he's flanking with the Drow Warrior, so his attack is going to have advantage. And he can use Arcane Burst as a melee attack. So he is going to raise his hand up, and like this like ethereal like staff, we'll just say, appears in his hands, and it comes crashing down on you. That is, I don't know what is going on tonight. A 10 to hit, so I'm assuming that misses. And so he goes wide, just scared of the sheer size that is Brunier while he's raging, and he misses. Now it is Drow Warrior B's turn, followed by Augie. He is going to try to get rid of this goddamn radiance that is being such a nuisance. So he's going to charge Augie and pull his short sword out and take 2 swings at him. Afraid of my fancy dice, I'm going to use my cheap dice that treat me so much better because your boy just rolled a nat 20.
Damn.
Oh boy.
So that is a nat 20 and a 21 to hit. So they both hit.
Yeah, they both did.
We will do the regular damage first. It's 4. is 7, 10. You take 14 slashing and poison damage. That's just everything together, and that is off the first hit. And then the next one. That's 6, 10.
Save that.
Oof. And then with the crit, you take 20 damage.
Oof.
How you doing?
It's
I'm
been
fine.
better. Augie, it is your turn. Did you save on the 2 saving throws?
What? When you do 20 damage, hold on. What are the?
I forget off the top of my head. I don't ever have to
Concentration
deal
rules
with concentration,
again.
really.
I know I think it's
Um,
above a 10, but I think if you do a certain amount of damage, it makes it different. But I rolled above a 10 both times. Hold on.
Concentration. If a spell must maintain concentration, you take damage. Succeed on a Constitution saving throw to maintain with a DC equal to 10 or half the damage you take round down, whatever is higher. So a 20
well, you didn't do
halved
more
is
than
still
20.
a 10.
So
So
yes, I saved.
perfect.
So he ended his turn there. Make a wisdom saving throw, boy.
Oh shit.
Hey,
And the bad roll, I'm putting away my fancy dice, and I'm just using the cheap acrylic ones because they're doing me good.
Put him in jail.
They're timed out. I don't even remember what I rolled. That is a 10.
Failed. So he takes. Oh, that's a big roll. 22.
Jesus. All right. With that, he is, after getting beaten up by these owl bears, he is very bloody.
Good. And now it's my turn.
Yes,
Look
it
at
is
that
your
in the
turn,
eyes.
followed by Brunier.
You come at the king. You best not miss. And then I'm gonna just fucking. Hold on. What do I got here? I got something that's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh yeah. Let's do a word of radiance. Yeah, that'll do something. Damage
Your
increases by
Cthulhu
1d6
dice are
until
failing
5.
me.
Okay, and as those words leave Augie's mouth, he's going to kind of erupt in this light. It's like flaming sort of light, kind of like the same thing that you saw happen to him when he first thawed out. And he's gonna have to. The Drow's gonna have to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
18.
Okay, saves. Each creature your choice will succeed on a constitution. Oh, so he takes nothing from it. So that was just a fancy light show.
Nice. Gox enjoyed
Well, damn.
Get him next time.
Okay, well,
it.
and then I'm gonna use my War Priest. What is it? Where the fuck is that bonus action? Sorry. War Priest bonus attack. Well, damn. Take this then, and then I'm gonna swing my
Give him an old bonk.
give him the bonk.
Heyo.
Okay, going for bonk. Ah, it's 5 to hit.
That definitely missed. So as you talk all the shit, you
Oh,
bring
not
down
turn for me.
and you bonk him on this like metal helmet, and it does absolutely nothing.
Wonderful.
Brunier's turn, and then we are at the top of the round with Azip and Claudia.
I'm gonna wing back around, grab my spear, and I'm gonna recklessly go after Drow Warrior A.
All right, go for it. You can fucking try.
That'll be a 24.
All right, you succeeded. That hits.
There we go. And Fuck it, I'm gonna do my soldier feat. Reroll damage if I get something higher. I did not. So that's 15 slashing with
Okay.
the spear damage. And then that's going to be 3 frost damage from the elemental cleaver, and then 5 acid damage from the spear.
Alright, so you slam the spear and finally able to pierce this thick drow armor. What else are you doing?
And then as for my second attack, should I fuck around and go after the mage? It might be pretty late. Actually, yeah, let me get this guy figured out, and then I'll just mage. I want Mage A. Yeah, with the first hit,
Get him.
as that spear hits the drow, I'm gonna look at Mage A and be like, "Let me take care of this, and I'll be right with you." And I pull it out and take another swing. That's gonna be a 27.
Is that on the warrior again?
Yeah, that's on the drow warrior.
Okay, beautiful. That definitely hits.
Yeah. And then now. I guess I rolled a 10 on the D10 plus 9, so that's 19 for the
Jesus.
spear damage. Yeah, because obviously on the D10 it's gonna have, if it has a 0 on it, clearly you can't roll a 0 for
Yeah,
damage.
that's a 10, yeah.
Yeah,
That threw me off
that-
before too. I was looking at it, I'm like,
Yeah.
is this the percentile dice? I'm like, no, it's just the 0 on the 10.
You wanna wish it some luck?
Weird like that.
What's up, Kitty Cat? Oh! Kitty Cat, good luck. That is 6 acid damage
Kitty Cat,
and 6
good luck.
frost damage.
So 12?
That's a good kitty. 12 altogether. 12 on 19.
Holy shit. So as you slam the spear and pull it out and slam it even harder a second time, you can see the wound is gaping. He is extremely, extremely beat up. Is that your turn?
Frostbite with deadly acid. Let's fucking go. And then, damn, I cannot do shit with bonus actions. Oh, I'm gonna take a potion.
Beautiful. Just roll your healing.
Plus 4. Next. 3, 6, 9, 13. Cool. 17 points of health. And then I'm gonna look at Mage A, and can I roll intimidation and just wink at him after fucking up this drow warrior?
I would say like with the 2 attacks and everything, usually like trying to intimidate somebody is going to be like an action.
Okay.
You can still wink at
Alright,
him.
I'll just turn around and wink at him. Let him know.
He's
let him know his
confused
day's
and
coming.
aroused and scared. Alright, that brings us to the top of the turn with a Zip followed by Claudia. A Zip, what are you doing? You see Brunier getting swarmed by people. Augie and Goxen are slowly making their way through, trying to track down the Drow Mage. You see this Shadow Demon bolting towards you and Claudia.
Shadow Demon. I'm gonna try to go.
You see Drow Warrior A is bloodied, the Drow Mage is bloodied, and Drow Warrior B is also bloodied.
Jeez, I just moved that thing. Yeah, I'm.
Oh, nothing out there.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm trying to. My thing is fucked up. I'm moving all these characters. I don't mean to. I'm so sorry.
You
Oh,
get-
where am?
You have
I think I
literally
could
not
hit the
moved.
Oh yeah, no, I could totally. No, I'm moving all these characters. I'm sorry, I fucking fucked it up. I'm gonna try to fuck up this drow mage because I'm determined to fucking destroy his life.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my short. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to fucking. I'm trying to murder his life. See if I hit him again. Oh. Got it.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Okay. Can I move? Can I move towards this shadow demon? Is that
Give him his fucking face.
You can hear me, right?
You're
yeah.
cutting in and out for me. I heard you.
What?
Did you attack the
What?
drow mage?
No, I fucking got an 8.
You missed. Okay.
Yeah, I missed. So I'm gonna okay, I want to move like 5 feet, and I am gonna try to use my I'm gonna try to use my short sword on this demon.
You
See if I-
used your action to attack the drow mage already, though.
Well then I can use my psychic blade to. Oh wait, I use my. Nope, can't do that either. Oh.
You could probably disengage if you wanted to get some space.
I mean,
Or
she
unless you
wasn't.
wanted to-
She wasn't engaged. She's not engaged with anybody.
Yeah, I'm not engaged with anybody.
Okay.
Well, I can use my psychic blade. Okay, so I'm just gonna move myself back to exactly where I was, and I can use my alpha psychic blade as my bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I am gonna try to use my psychic blades on that then. On the Well, I'm just gonna try to use my psychic blades on this shadow demon.
Okay.
And I got a 19 plus 7 to hit the shadow demon with my psychic blades.
That'll hit.
Nice.
There we go.
God. 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. As you hurl this psychic blade and it cuts
That's
into
correct.
his neck and then it disappears, you can see this black viscera just beginning to pour out of him. He is bloodied. And with that, it is Claudia's turn, followed by Drow Warrior A and the werewolf.
All right.
I just did my math wrong. Incorrect. He gets 5 damage. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
No.
Still bloodied.
I have the drow mage already hunter's mark, so I'm gonna keep on trying to nail him. First roll is 9 plus 13. I'm blanking. Wait, 22. Okay. I'm gonna reroll again in case it crits. And it doesn't. Alright, so 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
For the first shot, I'm using my second cold arrow. Marking that. Alright, it's 1d8 plus 4. Where's my here we go. Alright, so that is 8 piercing plus rolling the 4 for cold damage. That is a 4. Write it down. And then I'm rolling a d6 for the force damage from Hunter's Mark. And that is a 2. So altogether, so 8 plus 6 is what, 14?
14.
That on the first hit.
Do you want to
Probably
shoot both arrows at him, or do you want to wait for me to say how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I guess we could just skip to that.
Okay.
With the cold arrow, like I've just watched this guy like casting spells. I'm just aiming right for this guy's throat. I just want to silence. I just want to shut him up. So the cold arrow is gonna hit his neck, and like frost is just gonna burst out of it, and it's just gonna, the force of the ice crystals coming out is just gonna decapitate him.
Beautiful. So as his head falls to the ground and is consumed in this ice arrow, he perishes. And with that, you see the shadow demon glance over, and his body begins to melt back into the ground, into a pool of black fluids, and he is also gone.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You still
So
have your
what if
second
I-
attack.
Okay. I'm going to go after Drow. Who are you locked in combat with right now? The Drow warrior guy?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go after the mage guy?
Just don't kill
Okay.
him. And then werewolves, the werewolf hasn't really been touched yet.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. I'll do that. I'll go after the werewolf then. Second action, I'm gonna shoot at the werewolf. First hit. 22. Plus, oh no, it's plus 9, so it's 24.
That'll hit.
Just gonna roll a second one to make sure I don't get a 20. I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna roll my damage, just doing a regular arrow. I'm out of my fancy ones. Except for the powder keg ones, but that just seems like overkill. And everyone's there.
Kill them all.
Alright, piercing. So it's 4 plus 4. 8. Plus the d6 of force damage. That's 6. So altogether that is 14 points of damage, 8 piercing, 6 force. So that's my second action. For my bonus action, I'm gonna have the... Let's see. Brunier is right here. If I move the beast, I'm just gonna show you where I'm gonna move him. Let's see what would count as flanking. If I move him here, would that count as flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for an attack on the werewolf.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's plus 7 to my, and I'm rolling it twice. So that is 11. And that is 8 plus 7 equals 15. Yeah,
15 damage.
15 to hit.
Oh,
Does it
15
hit?
to hit.
Yeah.
15 just hits, yes.
15 just hits. Okay. I'm gonna roll my damage, which is 1d8 plus 6. That is not a d8. So 7 plus 6 is 13 points of damage.
13 points. Beautiful. And I guess that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so next up is Drow Warrior A, followed by Werewolf. So seeing the head mage go down, the Drow Warrior looks at the lesser mage. The mage is like shocked, and you just hear the Drow Warrior say, if they don't kill us here, she'll kill us there. And then he's just going to take 2 huge swipes at Brunier. And that is flanking with Mage A. So that is, the first attack is a 17. I'm assuming that hits.
That'll hit.
And then the second one is a dirty 20.
As long as not that.
So that is 5, 10, 16. That is 20 damage, and then you're resistant to the piercing and the poison. So that is 10 damage on the.
That was 20 altogether with the piercing and poison.
Yeah, that was all together, and you're resistant to all of it, so that's half. So that's 10 damage on the first attack, and then that is an additional 5, 10, 12, 16 halves, so that's another 8 damage from the second attack.
Yeah, I rolled really
And then
So another 8 damage.
another 8 damage, correct. And then after that, it is the werewolf, followed by Goxen. The werewolf is going to take 2 swipe attacks at the beast, attempting to finish it off. I rolled 2 19s.
That hits.
So both attacks will hit as he swipes at him, dealing. Holy shit. 15, 19, 25 damage total. And with that,
Beast is down.
the beast is down. So these 2 massive claws dig into him, and he rips the claws out. The beast falls, panting, and the light in its eyes fades. That is the end of the werewolf's turn. Goxen, you are up, followed by Mage A.
Hello. All right.
Jackson,
I'm
kill
going.
this bitch.
Yeah, that's the plan. Goxen is going to run over and very smoothly, like, slide across this little edge here and just go, "Oops, you turtle," slide, and then get right in front of this fucking drow
Your
warrior.
excuse.
And then he's gonna draw his sword, and he's gonna hit. He was gonna try to hit for his first thirsting blade, possibly with Eldritch Smite if it hits.
And you're flanking, so that's with advantage.
Flanking with me, buddy.
Oh yeah. First roll. Oh, good thing I got that advantage.
A 10 will
Second one.
miss.
Now that's a lot
A
better.
22 will hit.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no,
I have
22 will
a
hit.
lot of damage. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? If not, that'd be crazy.
They have a move I haven't been able to use yet because you guys either roll really low on your attack or really fucking high. There's like no in between.
Yeah, facts.
Alright, so
that's
9 damage
no, there's
so
much
far.
More damage, much more damage.
Oh, I know, I'm waiting for it. 9 so far.
9, 21, and 1.
So
Let's go.
with so
30.
as you pull your sword out and you swing and you cast this smite and your sword glows with the power of Lymir and it crashes into him, this electricity shoots through his armor. There's a flash of light, and when everyone's eyes readjust, the drow warrior is down.
Let's go.
Ayo.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh, also, I totally forgot. I always do, but at least I remember now. When
Oh
John
yeah, you
used that, I
get
took the
health
sword
back.
from him, but yeah, I heal from that.
I thought it was like
I
10.
have it written in my notes. It's something like that. Something nice. Yeah, 10 HP. Yeah. Very nice.
Did-
Let me put that in for
Is
you.
it health or is it temporary hit points?
It's health.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Everything changed. Don't like it.
What did it not used to be like that for Hexblade Curse?
Yeah, it was temp hit points. It used to be.
That honestly would be kind of nice because then even if you had full health, you could fucking get stacked
Yeah.
on top. Okay, so I guess yeah, no, I can't do that. Okay, yeah, send in my turn. Well, actually, I'll do my movement. I went from
Okay.
there to there originally, so that was 15 feet, so I can do like another 15. How deep is that water?
Not significantly deep. I will say that it's like up to your waist. It'll probably be like half movement speed once you're in there, just because it's up to like your waist or so. But you can definitely traverse through it.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'm gonna go for a swim. Get him in there, about there.
Beautiful.
And, that's the end of my turn.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. Mage A, flanking with the Drow Warrior, is going to continue his arcane bonking of Brunir.
Arcane Blast, a cantrip.
Arcane Burst, it's just an action. I don't know if it has like a player
just
character like spell.
No, it's just like an enemy ability.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll do it.
So you take 5, 8, so half. So you take 4 force damage as his like force staff comes crashing down on you, and that is the end of his turn.
Wait, did you say it's half?
4 total. It was 8 and then half, so 4. Because it's well, no. Are you resistant to force damage or no?
No.
Okay, so you take
No,
8
just,
damage then. I don't know why I
force
always
is
think
fine,
when you're
yeah.
raging you take half damage on force. I guess because I think of force is like
piercing,
physical.
slashing.
Gotcha. Okay, so you take the full 8
It
damage
depends
then.
if it's like spell or yeah, because I would assume like melee it's bludgeoning.
Yeah, no, this is force damage. Augie's up, followed by Brunier.
How
But
is Brunier
maybe
looking?
a piece of armor that gives you resistance force damage.
Brunier is bloodied.
Oh,
Brunier's not looking good.
Brunier's not looking great.
On a scale of 1 to 68, I'm about a 37.
Like
Oh,
half
that's
your
not
hit
too
points.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bloodied.
Oh, you're fine. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna move my way around this. Where's my ruler? 30. Augie can move to about here. Bring the. Oh god, that's not the right button. Bring this with me. About there. Okay, and then I am going to use. What just happened? Oh no, everything froze. I'm gonna use my channel divinity,
Okay.
divine spark. Wait, hold on, let me just make sure that I'm close enough. Oh, I can't reach the mage if I wanted to, but I can hit Drow Warrior A with it. So I'm gonna hold my conch shell hammer mace staff thing up, and it's gonna glow. And I'm going to channel divinity, divine spark. A creature you can see within 30 feet of me has to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d8 plus 3 radiant damage.
That was the warrior.
Yes.
What was it? Wisdom or con?
No, Constitution.
21.
He saved. Okay, but so 2 of those plus 3, still a good roll. 14. It was 7. He takes 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage as it courses through him and he glows for a moment. This dude is fucked up.
And then, as a bonus action, I am going to cast. Which one is the bonus action? Healing Word.
Healing word.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Brunier.
What's the healing word of the day?
And you know what? I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level because why the fuck not?
It's I like turtles.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna. While the staff is still in the air, I like turtles. And you're gonna heal for 13.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah, that's fucking
Beautiful.
Hang in there, kid.
Gotta say, I
That's
love
okay.
turtles too.
And with that, we are on Brunier, and then back at the top of the round after that with Zip and Claudia.
With that nice fresh breath of air from the healing word, we get right back in there and start swinging on this warrior.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that is going to be a hit by the 29.
That'll hit.
Let's see what we got here. soldier feet.
Nice.
So, with the initial spear damage, that's going to be 17 slashing damage.
Okay. That alone will put him out, so I'll save you the time of rolling your 20 other damage die.
It's just the 2d6.
So as you slam the spear into the large wound that you had created already, and the acid and everything pours through him, you see him wobble, and when you pull it out, he drops to the ground.
And I'm gonna swing around, and I'm gonna jam this spear right in Mage A's gut.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That will most certainly hit.
Dude, Bobby, you're so right. It's either a definite miss or a fucking crushing hit. Because I
know.
The ability that I can add 10. I can add 10 to a miss, but there just hasn't been a need for it because it's either you rolled a 4, you're not gonna hit anyway,
Yeah.
or you rolled
Right.
a 30.
Yeah, both of the warriors
can't
had
help.
parry. I could add like a 3 or a 5 to their AC, but I think it was 3, and it was like, no, it was 22. Their AC was 18, so it was either a 22 or a 29. I never had like a 19 or 20 moment.
Fucking dude, it does hurt to miss with a +10. It is a rough feeling.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 12 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then two frost damage and 1 acid damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to switch the elemental cleaver from frost to acid damage, just so it's a 2d6.
Okay, perfect. And is that it with your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Beautiful. We are at Azip and Claudia. Azip, seeing everyone dropping like flies, what's your move?
Really? I'm gonna run up. Is Mage A bloodied? Or the werewolf?
Yeah, he's bloodied. He's like just bloodied.
Are we non-lethal on the werewolf right now? Is that what you said at the beginning, or did you say not to kill the werewolf?
Yeah, I wanted to interrogate them after. I'm just curious because they're a shifter like me, and I just wanted to understand like how they got mixed up in all this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like so ideally non-lethal damage. Claudia's just gonna kind of yell it out again to Zip down there, just like, I want to talk to the werewolf.
Okay. I'll go after Mage A then. Stay away from my friend.
Yeah, I got him pinned with the spear.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my psychic blades on the Mage A,
Okay.
and 22 hits the Mage A.
It sure do.
Sweet. I got 10 damage on that,
Beautiful.
and then I'm gonna use a second psychic. Bonus. And that's 17 plus 7 to hit. That's
That'll hit.
4. And then I got
Nice.
5 damage on that one.
5 damage, perfect. This guy is taking some
sir.
hefty damage. And with that, it is Claudia's turn.
Okay. On the werewolf, I'm gonna do non-lethal damage. I'm going to just plain arrows. My cat.
I will
No.
warn you, I'm pretty sure that there is no non-lethal ranged attacks.
I see. Okay. Even like a guiding bolt. that be non-lethal or no?
As far as I'm aware, spells and ranged attacks in general are not capable of being non-lethal.
Okay. I'm gonna come out if I
I
go
thought
after
the
Major.
same. Because I feel like non-lethal is just like taking like the end of your weapon. Not.
Yeah.
I see. I understand. Okay. No worries.
Yeah, I got my good hit on him. He knows.
Okay. I'll just keep on going after Mage then. Noah.
Yeah, so our cat is hanging out in the box we roller dice in.
Cheaters.
Wants to be involved.
Oh yeah. He's a shifter.
So that was a 6 plus 9. That's a 13. No. Yeah, it is a 15. I can't do math. Thank you.
I'm listening. I'm just putting my coffee mug away. It's late and I'm a sleepy boy. But I'm listening.
So a 16 plus 9 is a 15 to hit, right? 16 plus 9? Yeah.
A
No.
50.
6 plus 9.
Oh my god. A 16 plus 9 is a 25. I'm so tired.
Yeah, same. I've been up since 1:30.
Okay, so this is still my first attack. A 25. That hits. I'm gonna roll my
That'll hit.
damage. Just we're just doing plain old arrow, but I still no hunter's mark on this one. So just plain arrow. I didn't hunter's mark them yet. Alright, 3 plus 4 equals 7. So that's 7 damage on the first attack.
That will take him out.
Okay.
So, being ambushed by Brunier, your arrow hits its mark in the back of his neck, and he goes down.
Nice.
Alright, I still have my movement. I'm gonna move towards the werewolf. Did you do any like acrobatics roll to get down from where I am?
No, I would just say that you could probably just like hop down and land safely.
Yeah. Alright, so that brings me like right. That's not how I select things. Right about here. And Claudia's just gonna repeat to Brunier and Azip that I want to speak to the werewolf. Just to drop the point.
Alright, and with
Tie him
that,
up.
it is the werewolf's
When
turn.
we keep him at least.
I'm just gonna cast Entangle. Oh, but I already saw.
You see the werewolf kind of looking around, seeing everybody fallen, and he is going to run this way. And as he runs by Azip, he is going.
Opportunity attack.
You sure can.
I know. We'll whack him on the now.
Just a little bomb.
28.
Out of the cat box.
That'll hit.
And then, is that just like weapon damage? I'm not adding like the acid or frost.
Yeah, I think it's
with
just your
opportunity
weapon.
attacks, or-
I'm not entirely sure actually. I will say if you're doing lethal damage, you can add all of them, but if you're doing non-lethal, then you're technically just like hitting him with the hilt, so it wouldn't be all of that. So I will leave
Yeah.
that up to you.
Yeah, I'll do non-lethal. I'll just whack him in the back of the head with the blunt head of the spear.
Okay.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage. And with that, he is officially bloodied as he turns and begins running full gallop. You crack him in the back of the head as he begins to turn, and as he is running, he is going to claw at Azip.
Can he dodge? That's a reaction.
Yes.
Usually, you want to wait until you take your damage before you do that,
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
because he missed. So
Oh,
with
well,
that,
never mind.
he's going to continue running, and he's going to run alongside of Claudia. So Zip, you can also take an opportunity attack. which means roll for like your short sword attack. Is it?
No, I know. I'm trying to look at this thing. 12 plus 7 is 19.
19th, that'll hit. So roll your damage.
7 damage.
7
that.
damage. So as he runs by, he also takes that damage, and then he is going to end next to Claudia, also taking a bite attack on her. And that is a 16 to hit.
My armor class is a 16, so yes,
So
that does it.
that will hit. So you take. I rolled horrible tonight. I rolled 2 1s on my 2d8. So you take 5 bite damage as he lunges and gets a piece of your arm. And with that being said, it is Goxon's turn.
Do I get an attack?
Wonderful.
Going by me?
He
He
hasn't.
came in late.
He's still within range of you, so you don't get an
I see. I
attack.
understand. Okay. All's good.
I was hoping they'd knock him out before my turn.
Goxon
Is it
only
nominal
knows
Eldritch
death.
Blast? I know that's not it. I just have to kill him. Sorry, Father. I just have to blast his face off. Well, I have enough movement to get Goxon up to the ledge because it was half. So if it was halved all the way to there,
And now it's full
I
movement.
now don't have. Okay, so now I have my other 15 feet.
Yeah.
That's
if
not
I-
how that works.
That's what I'm wondering, right? Like
No,
If you have 30 feet of movement and you move 15 feet
in
in
there, it's
an area where you're moving,
No,
with
I
that,
meant-
that's all you're moving.
yeah. No, I meant like now that
okay,
you're out
less
of it,
than
it's
15.
back to your full movement speed. But you used your movement
Yeah,
speed
no,
to
I-
get out of there.
I know that. Let's say it was 10 to get to there.
So it'd be 20. So you have 10 feet of movement speed left.
Okay, alright. Cool. Just wondering. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything I can do if I'm not allowed to damage the puppy, so I'm just gonna give myself a good old, I'm gonna cast, False Life. For the fuck
Alright.
of it. And there we go, look at that. 12
Alright.
points.
And with that, Augie, you are up, followed by Brunier.
What? Why aren't we killing this thing again?
That's what I'm killing about it.
I just want to talk to him.
Okay.
Knock
whatever
him out,
you
man.
want. I'm gonna move here. That's my 30 feet. I don't think I need this anymore, but I'll drag it. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. And then I'm going to cast Hold Person on the
Alrighty.
werewolf.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom 14.
I rolled a 10, and he has a very, a 10. All right, so
Where do you think you're going, big boy?
he is frozen.
He is paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, he can repeat the save. And it ends on a success.
Are we
Alright.
out of combat then?
I have to pee so bad, so excuse me, I will be right back, and then we will figure this out.
Okay.
Your mic
Actually,
will
I'm
be
good with that.
Maybe be like around if he breaks out.
Can you just pause it?
Yeah, I got you.
How about them Yankees, guys, huh?
The Yankees are dead.
I am so fucking tired.
Yeah, this has gone on much longer than I thought it would for tonight.
Hey man, this is the last time we're gonna be all together for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your
Oh, yeah.
schedule gonna be, Jeremy?
Session with everything.
Um,
I think that'll get figured out once we adjust
Just talk about my work schedule, you dungus.
Well,
I would be working fucking Sunday nights till Thursday nights. So,
like you're working like 8 to like 2 a.m. or
well, I mean, I start at 9 technically, but I gotta leave my house around like 8. But I mean, I've done this type of work before. It's like doing network infrastructure for Walmarts. So I'm gonna show up at 9, but I know this shit like the back of my fucking hand. So I'm definitely not gonna be there on full hours. You know what I'm saying?
All
I'll be
right,
back.
I'm back. So we're gonna stay in initiative only because even though he can't attack, basically every 6 seconds he gets to re-roll. So just for the sake of keeping that on track, we will stay in initiative. So Augie, that is the end of your turn, I assume.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so Brunier, you are up.
I'm gonna use my full movement. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my full movement to get right up next to him,
Okay.
and I'm assuming. Actually, yeah. So I know with hold person, every hit is considered like a crit or something like that.
He's paralyzed, so it automatically crits. That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess since he's a werewolf, the best course of action would be to knock him out, let him wake up as a person. Cause I could grapple him right now. Yeah. Or yeah, I could get out the rope to grapple him, or I could just knock him out right now, turn into a person.
Yeah.
That's a question for Claudia, I guess. What she wants.
That works. It's safer too.
Yeah, it's definitely safer
I'm trying to think like what I could use.
than trying to wrestle a fucking werewolf.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I don't know. Brunier's pretty fucking strong.
Right.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that's
Still,
a
how are we gonna
fucking
talk to him?
werewolf.
That is.
So
a
yeah, I guess it's
werewolf.
still kind of creepy. I'm gonna walk up. I'm trying to whack him in the back of the head with the blunt end of the spear 2 times.
Okay, so it just automatically crits.
So just
Yes.
roll damage and double it.
Sure.
Yeah. You just have
If
to
you
look
want to
at the
like
paralyzed.
quad it, since it's 2 attacks, that way you roll less damage. That's also fine with me. It's almost 11:30, and I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
So
Like,
first one is 29. I rolled a 10 on the first one. And the other one is a 23. So 29, 23, because they're just automatic crits.
Okay. With those 2 crashing blows, the werewolf goes unconscious.
so technically, you're still supposed to roll an attack roll with advantage, and then if it hits, it's an automatic crit. But I just
Oh
That-
shit! I can do
That's
that quick.
what I thought.
Okay.
Dude, it's so late. It's totally
I just looked up
fine.
the condition.
No, that's my bad. I should have.
No, I thought that sounded a little funky, but I'm totally okay with it. This werewolf is outnumbered. It's not winning, and it's not killing anybody. So for
Yeah.
expedience sake, we will say that you just continued hitting it in the back of the head while it was under hold person until it went down. And I will say, as it falls unconscious, and you guys stand around it waiting for something to happen, it does not.
Nothing happens. Oh.
Nothing happens. It just is unconscious.
Okay.
Tie him up.
I'm sorry to bail, but I gotta go to bed. It's late.
I
Do
totally
we
get
want
it,
to
man.
continue
5:30 tomorrow.
this with
Oh.
the next time? Would that be
No worries, brother.
better
No
for
worries.
everyone?
Well, you know, we'll see when we can get
If
back.
you guys
Yeah.
keep going, you can put
Because
the shit on Discord and fill me in.
Goodbye is not forever, whatever they say.
Yeah.
yeah,
No worries, Rob.
let's do that. Just,
We'll
It's just see you later.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I have
All
I
right.
do I
Good
have
night,
some
guys.
pondering
All
I have to do.
No,
All
you're
right,
good.
Rob. Have a good
Adios,
night.
man. Good playing with you.
Peace, Rob.
Bye, guys.
Hey.
Yep, bye.
Thanks all.
So
I just got in, of course. Natural.
Oh!
Ah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Put him on the
well.
map.
Right on time.
Throw me in, Chief.
So, unfortunately, this does not have the weight that I was expecting because I thought you guys were just gonna straight murder Hobo. After an extended period of time, the transformation begins to break. And it begins to take the form of a human. And Claudia, you will immediately recognize this person. She has very similar to you. I don't have the full description in front of me. I apologize. Long black hair, shaved on the sides. You recognize her as, I believe her name was Carnassa.
Carnassa, yeah.
Yes. The thing that you see immediately is that while she lays there unconscious, her body is covered in tribal tattoos. And on the center of her chest is tattooed the symbol of Loth. And on the inside of that is the symbol of Malar. And you can see this tattoo, although black, it has shimmers of different colors, very similar to the Chaos Crystals. And I think that's where we're gonna end tonight. I was hoping you would just
Cliffhanger.
I was hoping you would just kill her.
She's a
Because
shifter. They're a shifter too. I had to know.
Right.
so as you guys kind of gather about as she
I think Claudia just
begins
gives everyone like, this is my cousin. This is my cousin. I know her.
I love Claudia.
was
introducing
right.
The
It is your
unconscious
cousin.
person. Claudia being the unconscious person. This is my cousin.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Ew.
Family reunion.
Brunier is immediately just going to start to tie her up with the rope of climbing. Dylan rage.
And then do we want to end things here?
What do we
Is
do
that
with her?
what
You want to
We
end
were
things
talking
here? Is that?
Bobby, hold on.
I mean, I guess it really kind of depends.
I'm wondering how that would work.
What a freaking.
I thought we were saying that we're gonna leave things off here and like start
Alright,
the next session
well,
with the interrogation.
So, Goxon is going to, at the end of this fight, Goxon is going to go off to the side, and he's going to sacrifice all of his gold and call out to Lynir to speak with her.
Well, don't do that.
That's what he's doing.
So as you
All of his
guys
gold?
So as you guys are focused on Carnissa, as she begins to regain consciousness, you look around and you realize that Goxon is not here. And Goxen, you go outside and you make a ritual a little bit bigger than you normally would. You put your remainder of your gold down for her, and you do your ritual as the sun begins to set on this day. And you blow your electricity breath on the ritual, and it begins to dissipate. But this time something is significantly different about it. The powder and the gold, it doesn't disappear in the way that it normally does. Instead, it begins to almost turn into a small thunder cloud, and that begins to grow larger and larger and larger. Lightning is now shooting out of it. And then it begins to take shape. You start seeing legs coming out of it, and you start seeing a tail coming out of it. And then the neck comes out of it. And then there's this massive head. And at this point, it's taken up the entire outside garden of this monastery. And you see it begin to solidify. And you see scales beginning to form on it. And you realize, as Lymir stands before you, that this pact, this gold donated, has been powering her the entire time. And now she has enough power to finally be able to take shape in the physical world. And with that, she leans down to you and she says, "Thank you, my child. The pact is complete. You are now free." And with that, I was not prepared for this, so I apologize.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, right. Roll for initiative. We're
Oh,
staying up for another 3 hours, guys.
Right.
As she leans down in front of you, she opens her mouth and she casts lightning breath. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. What did you do in the app? Transparency.
That is fine.
The way I cannot lie. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
no rolls for you, Bobby. Clearly.
That was a 9.
9.
The DC
Nine.
was a 19. So you will take 12d10 lightning damage.
Oh, okay. Just my temporary hit points.
I should have started writing this down.
Cut down in his prime.
Yeah, way it's gotta go.
Jeremy got all the fucking Dragon Balls. The son of the dragon.
Yeah, literally.
Jeremy, how much HP do you have?
46 at the moment.
That's not good for you because you
Can I roll a perception to see if I hear or notice, like, if we notice, like, the rumbling, the thunder coming
I
from
feel like you
outside?
guys would definitely be like seeing all of this, like a giant. dragon.
Well, we're
so-
still in the temple.
Yeah, maybe not.
So
Oh, he ran
as
outside.
Well,
as you guys hear this massive crash of lightning as Goxen takes 59 damage.
Say it definitely wasn't 12 damage.
Roll 21 on perception.
And then, so you hear it, and you know something is wrong. And
Brunir goes splits it out.
with that, she is also going to use her legendary action to cast. What the fuck was it? Where is it? I can't find it.
I thought that was the spell. I thought that was the spell. I was like, oh.
No,
Yeah,
it's.
what
I
was it?
forget what it's called. It was a sonic, like a sonic boom. I don't have it in front of me right now. This isn't the right one. But you're going to take an additional, fucking bunch of damage.
I mean, he's dead. I mean, there's no. Do we need to roll the dice for it?
What's your total HP?
0 right now.
No, like your max HP.
Oh, 52. 52.
52.
You hit me with 59, so.
59. So
That's a way for a 10.
So he has to deal an additional 45 damage to you, and you're permadead. And he rolled 46 damage on the sonic boom.
Okay.
So, with that, as everyone begins to run outside, Carnissa is now following, limping, holding her side. You guys walk out and you see this massive...
No, I tied her up.
Okay, so she's tied up inside, bleeding
She's on the
out.
floor right now.
Now covered in rope.
Where the fuck she go?
She ain't going nowhere.
You run out and you see this massive dragon. And you see it pull its head back and look at all of you. And it shoots up into the sky and begins flying north. And as it begins flying north, it vanishes. And you look in front of you, and you see this giant cloud of smoke. And as the smoke begins to dissipate, you see a human man laying on the ground in front of you. Jeremy, if you would like to describe what the human in front of them looks like as he lies dead on the ground.
I haven't looked at it in so long. Fuck yeah, I gotta find that. That's from a very, very long time ago.
Okay. While you look, I will
I'll
say
find it.
I super fucked up because Carnissa definitely was not supposed to turn back into a human. I just totally forgot a detail. So we'll have to just roll with you guys knowing now. So that is okay. I will say...
It would have been wild if
Yeah.
someone killed Carnissa. And then she turns back to a human and Jade's like, fuck!
I will... That's how I had it planned. I will say, to kind of just retroact
is the only
me
thing, yeah.
being tired as fuck and forgetting a major detail, I will say that since Rob is not here, I will take control of Augie to correct the situation just for my own sanity. And he casted Dispel Curse on her while she was in her werewolf form. And that is what turned her back into a person. It was not her going unconscious. It was her being turned into, using Dispel Curse on her. And that deactivated the magical tattoos on her body, which allowed her to turn back into a person. So we will say that Augie did that, because he has that spell readied.
Oh,
That's
I
canon.
can't
That's
find
canon.
the description I have, but I found an AI picture I made forever ago.
Oh yeah.
I just sent it in the campaign notes. And that was...
Yeah.
what Tom just said to there was fucking... That's not true, right?
That's all I was
Oh,
thinking.
no.
I was gonna say, Bruno goes, I was like, no.
Just walks out there. Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
he's obviously the guy kneeling.
Yeah, Goxon was a human man. That was that is
After all of that,
the wizard Radford that took him and transformed him.
So, in front of you, lying on the ground,
That
dead,
dude.
but
I
finally
had a whole description, everything. Like I said, I can't find it.
dead, but finally free of any form of shackles, lies who you knew as Goxon. And
That's the way for him to die.
yeah, that's the end of the session.
I like the
That
idea
makes
that
me
they step out and they're like, "Who's that?"
Like, who the
Do you
fuck's that
want
guy?
us to bring you to a cleric, Jeremy, or do you want this character to?
Yeah, are you resetting?
Well, I'm done, dude. Our schedules don't line up. I'm not gonna be able to play with you guys anymore. So.
Well, yeah, but that's
I'll
that's
spend.
not forever. We could always figure out a new schedule eventually.
Yeah, it
but
might
for
be,
now,
yeah, it
it's
might be.
we're going into a hiatus.
Well, if something were to happen at some point, there's ways for things to happen. But if that were to happen, you guys are not going to know about that. If
Okay.
But I mean, for the foreseeable.
Yeah, it's
future-
called rolling a new character.
Yeah, there's also that. But I mean, for the foreseeable future, I'm living in Connecticut now. I got that night job, and our schedules don't line up, so it is what it is. I plan on moving to New Jersey, and when that happens, I'm most likely gonna have to get a new job, unless my company does projects out of New Jersey. So who knows? I mean, I might fucking only be with this company for a couple months, and then I might move to Jersey, or I might be with this company for I might have to be here for like a year. I have no
Keep us
idea.
posted on that, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Obviously, when I find out more, I'll keep you guys updated. But I mean, as of right now, like, yeah, there's no sway in the schedule, obviously, because I can't just like call out a certain day to play. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
When
So where do we go from here with this campaign? Because obviously we have to figure out how but like